Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Week 2 of the Fall Skirmish. I'm Zeke, and this week we are joined by Findable Carpet. How are you doing?
I come with surprises. I was going to say special powers, but that's not nearly cool enough. Oh, that'd be kind of a cool special power.
Yeah, just constantly being able to just...
How's it going, Zeke?
I'm great.
It's good to be here.
It's great having you here. For all of you guys that don't know, Findable Carpet, this guy has casted over 170 games. Or no, 170 broadcasts.
My God.
500 or 5. What is it? Give me the stats.
No, because then I can't talk about myself. It's so much worse.
He's basically amazing.
You were supposed to remember
Findable my bad. Findable Carpet is amazing. He's wonderful. We're super happy to have him here. He's actually the guy that's taught me everything I know about casting, helped me improve every week. I told you I would do it. I love you so much.
Love you too, Zeke. Love you too.
But you know what time it is? Let's talk about the club. So just like we do every Friday, we do this competitive tournament.
Couldn't figure it out.
But just like we do the competitive tournaments every Friday, during the week we have the trials. This week was squad goals. Let's talk about it, my friend. So what we saw is that in number 1, squad goals, ONF Eagle, Jamside, SSK7, and Windstrike Sif of the Bush Bandits dropped 59 eliminations, Carpet. They set the new PC world record that is 325 points going their way. In second place, we had the Rift Raiders. They dropped 57 eliminations. FaZe Cloak, LG Creo, Ninth Zekro, and Not Tfue net their team 225 points. The Lucky Llamas came in third. They got 56 eliminations. They FaZe Replays, FaZe Spaceline, Nick 830, and Turkey Lips get their team 180 points. In fourth, we had the Dusty Dogs representing. They dropped 56 eliminations as well, getting 150 points. Method Fixer, Method Jetpacks, UNP Drafts, Wildcard Alpha, and finally the Fortnites dropped 54 eliminations with 120 points for coming out with Kingwin Heisel, Method Noisy, Secret Dementos, and Severin FN. It was crazy.
Can we talk about that the lowest is 54?
That was a total in a squad game, by the way. So it was kind of a crazy week.
The lowest was 54 in a single game. I want you all to fathom you and 3 of your friends getting over half the lobby down yourself.
Just absolutely.
Just think about it, because you can't do it.
It's so many eliminations.
You definitely can't do it.
I can't do it.
I can.
Now, what we probably want to talk about as well very quickly is the current standings coming into week 2. Ladies and gentlemen, so right now, Bush Bandits are leading the pack with 1,015 points. And here are the current participants. Don't forget, this is solos. Next up, we've got the Dusty Dogs. They have 690 points. Here's the Rift Raiders right there. In third place are the Rift Raiders, actually, with 565 points. The next team up is Fortnites with 540 points. And finally, the Lucky Llamas had 455 rather. So it's there's a lot of points to be given out. It's pretty exciting.
A lot of people.
It's a lot of people. Look at all these names. I mean...
Look, I got a challenge. First person to be able to tweet out a video of them reciting every team with every player name without looking at any reference gets I'll retweet it, you know?
Retweet.
That's what I'll retweet it.
Carpet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Dude.
At least 10 people will like it because of that.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty sick.
That's pretty sick. Dusty Dogs, man.
How are you supposed to remember these rosters?
There's so many people. And keep in mind, this is also the EU participants. Ladies and gentlemen, there's so many. These lobbies are just stacked. I feel like every week, we've only had the 1 week last week, but even coming out of the summer skirmish, I feel like every time we see like the participants, it's just stacked all the time.
So I've been watching a lot, right? And at the beginning of the show, it's, oh my God, such a stacked lobby. I'd feel so bad if I was participating the week when you're like, this week doesn't seem so stacked. And I'd be like, I'm playing this week. Why would he do that to me?
I would never do that to you specifically, because you would. That's why you're on the desk. Is you're too strong.
I'm too strong?
You're too strong.
I've seen you do this bit before. Don't do that to me. I'm not one of the many.
You are.
I'm the only.
That's right.
Yeah.
On top of that, you want to talk about the format?
On top of that, the format?
The format coming into this week.
Do I?
Let's try it.
I'm pretty sure we'll do it.
All right.
The Royale Flush. I believe it's not the Royal. It's the Royale. You can tell by the E. It really makes that accent special. Teams will compete in a series of solo matches. Matches will continue until 6 total matches have been completed. That's right, I can read the screen, so can you. Taking a victory royale, that's going to be 3 points. Second and third place, 2 points. Fourth and fifth will be a single point. You also get points for eliminations. You get 3 to 4 for 1 point. 5 to 6 eliminations get you 2 points. 7+ eliminations get you 3. And if you manage to do both, get a victory royale and over 7, or I guess 7 plus, so 7 and anything above 7, you'll get an additional 2 points. So you're just snowballing at that point.
Pretty much, man. There's a lot at stake here. A lot of prize money to be given out, and people are also competing for those juicy club points. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, man, these clubs are they're going at it. They want the club points, and you love to see just really quickly touch on it again. Bush Bandits, 1,000 points. They're all the way. That's a lot of points to be ahead, but we're only in week 2. We're just starting week 2.
I guess they're about, what is that? About 300 points ahead of the next team?
Pretty much, man.
Dusty Dogs at 690. That's a pretty fat gap.
That's a pretty fat gap, dude. But again, we're just starting week 2. We're just going to now start the EU portion. Later on today, we'll be back for NA. And then we have the trials. We also have a special little something going on for the trials. But stay tuned for more on that later.
Humble brag. He knows and we don't. Why don't you tell me?
It's going to be good. I'll tell you
Tell me
later.
the break. Just tell me the break.
I'll tell you in the break.
Yeah,
okay.
We're good.
But, yeah, man, we'll be hopping into game very shortly.
Oh, new season, by the way, so we got some changes.
We
got some changes. First of all, Sayonara Impulse Grenades. Sorry about that one. You were loved, but you are now also gone. Suppress SMGs, LMGs also been vaulted. We're also going to say goodbye to Bouncers and Remote Explosives, which definitely played a huge part in heavy build battles. So the fact that Remote Explosives are gone means people have to be a little bit more careful. You can't just start wrecking people, taking entire fortresses down. Also temporarily disabled are the Porta Fortresses.
That is correct.
Temporarily disabled for, at least I know for the rest of this tournament this morning. That's as much as I know. Anything past that, and I'm in the dark like you guys.
On top of that, just like Carpet mentioned, it is Season 6. We have some new things coming that have launched with Season 6. I mean, if you can kind of... like
Kevin!
Named
after myself.
There
so
he is.
Happy with
Look
you guys
at him holding up Loot Lake.
Kevin the Cube.
Have you had time to like play with that?
I have.
Yeah? What do you think about it?
I think it's pretty awesome. It's super fun. Although I was like floating up to the island and then I hit Kevin on accident. And I was like, and it just shot you right out. I was like, no! I wasn't paying attention. I was too busy looking around to try and find somebody. It just launches you right out of the little vortex. Well, it won't eliminate you, but
it's going to hurt.
It still felt bad.
Yeah.
Felt real bad.
It's pretty good. And on top of that, we've got the new corrupted zones. Those were Kevin was leaving behind those anti-gravity zones.
What a mean guy.
Those are new like places to go. There's like loot chests and stuff there. There's also something you can find there. Do you want to talk about that?
The chests?
No, the other thing.
The other thing.
The
Put me on the
stones.
spot. Oh yes. Oh yeah. The stones. Although I gotta say I didn't really get to experiment with them because they were not enabled when I was playing.
Okay.
So how about you talk about them?
All right, sure. So there's new shadow stones. Basically, you pick them up, they're consumable, and you activate them immediately. They last 45 seconds, and you become all spoopy. You're literally like a ghost.
Oh, spoopy.
Spoopy. And when you use them, you basically can like dash forward. So not only do you get increased move speed, you can increase jump speed, you don't take fall damage, and then when you activate them, you basically dash forward, and it lets you go through things. So like, there's someone in a house, you're like, I'm going through this wall now. How's it going? I'm Spoopy Man.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
I there's going to be a lot of clips of people getting actually really scared.
Yeah.
Where they're just like hiding out, hanging out, they hear footsteps and whoa!
Yeah, but there's also, now keep in mind, there's also a time where you have to like pop it. So it's not just like, I'm out of here and now I'm just shooting you. That'd be unfair. So it's kind of like a big like, I'm free! And now you're dead.
Like your soul.
That's right. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to start the match here shortly. Don't forget to hit us with that hashtag Fall Skirmish. We love to hear from you guys. Also, don't forget to rep your favorite team. That's very important. And if you haven't picked a team by match 4, I need you to tweet at me and at Findable Carpet and say, Zeke, this is now my team. This is the team I have chosen. Okay?
Dude, join my team.
What?
Or the Cube Kids.
The Cube Kids!
Or the Cube Kids, baby. Cube Kids. Because it's named after me, Kevin, the Cube. We're the Cube Kids. We even got there's a dance. I'll come up with it later. Don't worry. We'll have our own emote.
A new club has emerged. The Cube Kids.
Cube Kids.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man. That's when I should have done another confetti popper. That would have been the perfect timing.
That would have been the perfect
Cube
timing.
Kids.
Oh, I thought you were going to actually do that. Scared me. But, Kevin, we are hopping into game number 1 of the EU scene. Look at this beautiful spectator client we've got going. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of week 1. We debuted the spectator client. Now we've made improvements to it. So definitely keep an eye on that. If you're new and you haven't seen this before, looking in the top right of your screen, the minimap will now show you every player around them. Now, keep in mind, we can see that. The players themselves can't see this. It's going to be extra information. Yeah, man. What do you think so far? Wow, people have actually
What I think so far, I think everyone is still alive, and I think that they're all landing in places.
Beautiful. That is analysis like you would not believe. But dude, check it out. People have actually landed on top of Kevin.
Yeah,
that's
only 2 though.
Only 2, which is surprising.
Is it though? It's pretty open. There's just a one building and then a bunch of fields and rocks.
That's fair, but I think it's like a really good rotation point because now you can use the swirl and it kind of like lets you deploy your shoots. You can use that to rotate around.
I think more people are going to show up and have some fun with it. Oh, we have an early fight.
Roby, though, he is out at risky reels, takes down Evil One.
He almost actually got eliminated himself.
14 HP. I mean, well, he's got the 1 mini, so now effectively he's got like what is 25 plus 14? I'm not good with.
I'm gonna wait for you.
I'm not good with
39.
Okay, there it is. I'm glad you're good with math because I'm so bad.
I don't know if adding 2 numbers makes you good at math.
It does in my book.
Just saying.
It does in my book. Let's hop over to, let's talk about the new cornfields coming out of Fatal Fields. Look at them. So you can literally run into the cornfields and like hide. You can also like farm them. Look at this. Go Hostile. Get him, Hostile. He's in the corn.
He lost him. Where is he? Just start spraying.
Hostile?
He's just listening.
Yeah, you can
stay in there. Yeah. Just do it. No, so close.
These new cornfields are so wonderful. They're such an awesome addition to the game.
Legitimately, I sat in here for about 3 minutes yesterday, and somebody walked into me, took them out. It was glorious. You can mine them, so you can pickaxe them.
Yeah,
and it'll get rid of like the section you're standing in, which I also did on accident.
You gotta be careful, man. You gotta be really careful with the cornfield. But High Style finding himself in a pretty good spot. Look at that. Picks up a chest, and now he's got a Port-a-Fort. Not a Port-a-Fortress, just a Port-a-Fort. This is good.
Do you use Port-a-Forts defensively or offensively?
You know, man, I think it depends. The Port-a-Forts are a little tinier. I think you can use them offensively to like really.
Well, I meant like you.
Yeah, well, what I'm saying is you can kind of use them both. I like to use them offensively. It's kind of like I'm taking over this high ground now. It's all made of metal.
I use them offensively in a different way. I throw them at the people.
Oh, and
really startle them.
Cover. Yeah. You're like, here, give yourself cover. Oh, High Style finds an elimination. Now, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about the format. All right. Eliminations are key. 3 eliminations is 1 point, 5 eliminations is 2 points, and at 7 they get 3 points. So especially in this solo format, Carpet, people are looking to find eliminations.
You just got absolutely destroyed.
That was Kaku outplays that person.
That wasn't even an outplay. That is not giving enough credit where credit is due.
I mean, look,
I don't think that person even got to touch their keyboard.
They just didn't. They weren't even prepared.
They started moving, and then they were eliminated. That's about how far that went.
And then Fear Kaku coming out from the Dusty Dogs is like, hey, Dusty Dogs, represent! If you're a Dusty Dog fan in the chat, please blow up the chat with Dusty Dogs.
This is an earlier fight with Kaku as well.
Man, Risky Reels was
oh
my gosh.
Knew he had a good tag and full health. Had the confidence to just kind of peek, sit, and wait. A player trapped in that room.
High Style. Look, so he was high. Remember, he was engaging this player in the cornfields, and now I don't know if he saw UNP drafts walk away, but now High Style's just biding his time. He's like, okay, look, I know I have to leave in like about 40 seconds. Need to make this rotation.
If you look at the minimap, though, there's somebody kind of nearby. I'll probably see him if you look in the general direction. There might be some trees. Yeah.
But hold that thought. Look over here on the right. We've got Svenos, who is engaging Genside Madsen, and Skite is very close by. No, Svenos actually knows this guy's there. You saw him take a pop shot very far on your screen. This is when things kind of get interesting, right? When you're playing solos, it's like at any moment, there's like a third party, right? There's someone else trying to look to engage. You have 1 of 2 options. You engage
There's more like a
both players.
third, fourth, fifth, and sixth party, generally.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially when you're making noise, right? The louder, the more you shoot, the more noise you make. Players rotate and they're like, look, I want to clean this up. I'd like these eliminations. But now, here's the thing. In most situations, let's say there's just 2 people, right, in solos. Do you think, in your opinion, should you engage both? Should you look to clean up one? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I mean, you always want to make sure you only have to fight one at a time. Well, the moment you're fighting 2, you're at a major disadvantage. A lot of people will just kind of be patient, see if their opponents are getting aggressive, find each other. Like right now, in this house. Who's got control? Trying to chase him down. Got a good tag.
That double barrel is brutal. Now, keep in mind, we did update it, so the damage has come down, but it is still deadly at point-blank range, my friend.
Still puts in over 100.
Yes, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna take a chunk of your life. Look at the cheeky ramp play coming out from Skite. He's just trying to maintain that high ground.
He's running out of mats, though.
Dude, he can only build 10 things total. Look at the math. 41, 64. That's not much.
Oh, got it. Oh my God, that was almost everything. All of a sudden he turned in his favor, but he's still going to heal up. I think they're both just going to try and bandage a little bit here.
I feel like
trying to space out. I'm surprised he didn't go for that. He saw how much that hit was, right?
I think so. I almost, if I'm Sky, I feel like I would have just pushed that, right? One more good shot with the...
He's playing safe. I mean, he knows that he's also, you know, one shot down.
Well, I guess as well, he probably doesn't know if there's anyone here.
Well,
like, we know that Rasmussen is here.
Oh!
It was close.
He's got
double chug jugs, Kevin!
Yeah, he does!
What? How? What is that luck?
I mean, that's luck, but I mean, that's a lot of time you got to...
That's
half a minute.
15 seconds per. Whew.
That's literally half a minute.
I don't even know what's going on, man. But Sky here trying to get this engagement. They've been fighting for what feels like forever. I think Genside Madsen is just like, he's trying to create a lot of space like you talked about. Skype, though.
I mean, having chug jugs like that means that you can engage kind of recklessly, right? As long as you know you win the trade. I mean, he's going to be able to engage with max everything at least 3 times right now in the next 2.
Yeah. Check out this replay, though. Epsilon Gandalf finds an elimination on rules. That is his first elimination of the game. 2 more, and he's going to net himself a point.
Look at these guys just hanging out.
I mean, I wonder why... Obviously, with first match, we got first match jitters. That's the thing.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
So maybe that's what's going on. They're just kind of feeling it out. They just want to make sure. You don't want to be the guy that gets eliminated this early on, right?
But there's always that conscious decision of, like, do I go for placement or do I go for elims? Placement or elims? And then you always try to have to decide. Neither are in a fantastic place to fight, right? They don't know exactly what the health pool of their opponent looks like right now because they disengaged for quite some time.
Dude, you know what? So I was talking with one of my good friends, Nick, and he likes to call this spot stacks. He calls containers stacks because containers is too long. Containers, 3 syllables.
That's true. Stacks
is just really quickly. Hey, where you at? Stacks. Where you see those enemies? Stacks. I'm going to start calling them stacks.
I like that a lot.
That's pretty intuitive. Shout out to Nick. Love you. But look how many people are here. We've got a bunch there. And, ooh, check out the scoreboard. I love seeing the scoreboard because we can actually see a current update of where players are at. So right now, Dominate has 2 eliminations. So Rules right at the top.
Rules has 3, but he is no longer alive.
He's been eliminated. Now he's going to get the 1 point for finding the 3 eliminations, which is huge. And now there's a bunch of other players that are still alive that have 2 eliminations. Many of them still have 1. So now they might look to get a little more aggressive kind of coming out of this early game into mid-game because, again, these eliminations matter.
It's not, what you've seen in previous weeks where you get to see them in public matches where they just try and rack up as many eliminations as possible. Every single elimination they're going to have to work for. And
now Reflection. I mean, this guy is just an unbelievable player. He's trying to lock this down. He takes the fall damage, but it's okay. This is Reflection we're talking about.
No, he got the elim.
He got the elimination.
The last couple bullets actually got the elim.
Reflection. This guy is insane. But back, this was so let's go back to this replay. This is Genside Madsen. We saw them in Salty. The engagement finally happened.
Wait, I don't think it's...
that was someone else. Because now look, now Highstyle rotated up, down from Fatal Fields, and now he's here in Salty as well. What is going on in this lobby? Also, I'd like to point out there's 52 players left alive, Carpet.
That sounds about right.
50, I just jinxed it. It's now 50. The number's gone down.
Oh no, not again. Oh, I thought 2 more were gonna get a elim.
This
take the shot high styled.
This is
there ain't entertainment without risk. There ain't entertainment without risk. These are all your eliminated players so far.
That's pretty helpful. Look at that. You can kind of see, you can kind of get a sense of where players are at. And again, this is only game 1. We still have 5 more games left to play, ladies and gentlemen.
Highstyle's now engaged.
This is Madsen. So we just watched that replay coming out from him. He got an elimination.
Oh, they're both effectively just a breath away from being eliminated. A couple of bullets are going to pepper his opponent.
Wait, someone else stole it. Gandalf.
Going to get them both. 17.
Gandalf is throwing grenades now. Highstyle just backing off.
Highstyle's a goner. I don't think Highstyle can make this. There he goes.
Gandalf has taken down, so he not only cleans up that first elimination, capitalizes and takes down Highstyled as well. So now Dusty Dogs have 3 points on the board. 3 eliminations, rather. That means Epsilon Gandalf has 1 point to his name.
Just showing up, crashing the party.
That's the way you like to, especially with this skin. I mean, you like to just basically walk around and steal eliminations away. I really like this skin, but let's take a look at the new updated safe zone right near Loot Lake. So again, I kind of talked about it earlier. People coming in, if they move in toward the center of Loot Lake, they can use that Typhoon. They can use it to rotate. Here's the thing, though, man. It's a really tight spot if you think about it. Oh, the Shadow Stone. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Spoopy time.
That actually is incredibly spoopy.
Yeah, right?
Like,
isn't it awesome?
That person showed up all of a sudden in my house. I wouldn't be okay with it.
He'd be like, that man's a spooples.
Just chasing him all the way down. And I'm thinking, his opponent had absolutely no idea where he was that entire time. He kind of did. I mean, he knew it was above him.
Dude, look at the spook. So what's cool, and I didn't actually know this, I saw Nick A30 do this, but if you stop moving, so like you see how there's like these wisps coming up?
Yeah.
If you stop moving, you're not making the wisps. So you're actually almost invisible, but the thing is you're standing still. And so he like outplayed somewhere. He like jumped over this rock, stood still.
Is this player
They ran past.
I mean, they've got bandages.
You know, they've got, dude, I think this is their last stand here. Because they only have enough bandages. The storm is super far away, unless this other player has a med kit. It's not looking good for Kaku, but we saw him earlier. He took engagements. Oh, hold on. Dude, I think the other player abandoned. If you looked at the mini map on the top right, the other player was actually running away. They were like, you know what, Kaku? Gotta bail,
yeah,
man.
you hang out here. You know what? This is your domain.
We don't gotta fight. I'm gonna try and live to build another day. But back.
Did you make that up yourself?
No, actually, that was the person that was with us last week. So Nick A30, going back to Nick, he said live to be eliminated another day. And then last week, Fallout was like, that sounds bad. We got to spin it positively. And I was like, okay, live to build another day? And we were like, yeah.
That's a good one.
That's live to build another day. That's my goal in life. But, Carpet, 44 players left alive. We get the new safe zone. It's pretty much up toward Pleasant Park. And it looks like Kaku was indeed lost to the storm. Oh, dude, you see that? I have actually not seen players do this. They build a roof, and they kind of, so it's in a grid of 4, and you can pick 2 diamonds on the edges.
Yeah, look at that.
So now you've got cover. What?
Architecture. It actually looks really cool.
That's pretty dope. And you save a ton of mats because you're only building one thing as opposed to like several walls on either side.
One elim away from getting a point. Finding some shield shrooms.
You just got to top off, man. Those shrooms are very important. Micah getting caught out, though. Takes huge hits from Kinsel. Luckily, Micah has got a med kit, so he's going to top off.
Yeah. Kinsel saw the whites, but I think he knows it's not worth trying to shred through all that. All those materials that you know he's probably bound to have.
Yeah, I mean, he's pretty static. I'm surprised he didn't actually take that engagement. He's got the launch pad, so he could have taken that engagement. At worst, he bails out with the launch pad. Granted, he can't use it later. He does have the grappler as well. I'm actually surprised he did not take that engagement. I don't know. Like that would have been good.
He had a lot of ground to cover, so by then he could have probably assumed that whoever that is would have healed up all the way.
Right.
And at this point, he was barely at 100 himself between health and shield, so he really wasn't at that much of an advantage even after making those shots, especially because it was just so much ground to close.
Yeah, I think people are going to start to look to, especially this first game. Now they're like, okay, look, there's 41 players left in the lobby. I gotta probably consider staying alive at this point, which I think is a good point, you know?
Yeah, I wonder what the turning point is for when all of a sudden they're like, going for placement. Mentally, you know?
You know, that's a great question.
Like, how many, what number do they have to see in the top right before they're like, all right, I'm just going for placement. Elims will happen, you know?
I think it's probably 2. So here's why. At 2, you're 1 away from the point, right?
Oh, 2. I was talking about players left.
Oh, players left.
I was like, 2 players left. That's when they decided to go for placement.
2 players left. I'm going for placement.
Go for placement, ladies and gentlemen.
I would assume that number is actually 40, maybe 50, because you know the storm as it comes in, especially when you have to like rotate a little coming up here in the game. A lot of players left and right are going to start getting eliminated, so you kind of know like, okay, if I wait like let's say 3 minutes and I just rotate right, I keep myself safe, I maintain my mats, I can make it to like top 20. At that point, then you start trying to slay out and out-rotate people, right?
There goes Law. Windwalker just getting 1 or 2 tags. Got to feel pretty good getting his first elimination.
Another thing I like to... Look at the little chameleon! Did you see a little chameleon? Okay, first of all, in new in Season 6, we've got pets, okay? There's new pets. Bonesy is a dog. Camo is the chameleon. Scales is a dragon. I love that they interact with the things you're doing. We just saw him lick the wall.
Did he really?
But he just I'm not even kidding. I'm not, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching and you haven't had time to jump into Season 6, when you see
clip it!
When you see someone with a back bling and they've got a pupper or a little dragoo or a little chameleon, they're adorable.
Also, don't shoot it.
You actually you can't. Also, as an example, when you're skydiving with Chameleon, he's actually hanging on with his tail.
That's pretty adorable.
It's so cute.
Oh, man, that's a horrifying sound when you're in a box like this.
And you hear someone place a trap.
So it's that toss-up, right? I mean, you see how many edits are made just to try and get as much information as possible. When you're in a little one-by-one like that, there's so much information that you're missing.
And I think that lends itself right to like the decisions that you're going to make. So if the more information you have, you can make a more informed decision. If you're like, dude, I have no idea what's going on, the best thing you can do is just wait, right? Just let players, even if they rotate early, you don't want to
before the storm, man.
Yes, I mean we still got 38 players. In 15 seconds, the storm is going to start to close. Okay, and this is where we're going to see people start to scatter. They all have to make their way inside Pleasant. So
these players don't have to move too much. You can see how close they are to the new zone. And also that means since the circle's close, it'll be a very, very slow move. You probably want to get this elimination before you're under too much pressure, right? You don't want to have to deal with storm damage and potential third party and whoever this is.
Yeah, exactly.
So you're going to do it while you have control of the situation. Here you can see the scoreboard. Veto.
And now Gotaga. Look at him. There's someone directly below him. And if you can see, using those player outlines, we can see players directly below him as well. There's a lot of people in a tight little space, Carpet.
That's how it kind of ends up when there's 34 players with this tiny of a zone left, right? It was going to be sharing apartments.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happens when you put a bunch of amazing players in a single lobby. I mean, they tend to stay alive for a super long time. I mean, I can see right there Atlantis Mitro on the center of your screen. That guy he's been here pretty much the whole time, right? He's been throughout the summer skirmish. He's been here from week 1 of the fall skirmish. This guy is a terror, to say the least. And to see that he's still alive, I mean, that's got to be scary. I wonder if when people are playing, you're kind of like watching the kill feed. Do you think that there's sometimes like they see a name and they're like, oh God, why are you still alive? Like, I know I have to face you. Like, if we're playing a game and I'm like, Carpet's here? Okay, I'm going to take my time.
They can probably only pay attention when there's only 20 left, but here's a replay from Method Rasmussen. Oh, he was in the middle of editing and he still got the Elim. Barely got tagged.
That was close, dude. You see those shots come out. He managed to get the elimination there, and that's going to be like extra loot, extra ammo. Yeah. You got the mats now as well. He also finds a chug jug off that. That's pretty good.
I mean, he definitely knows he should have lost that trade. He's feeling pretty good about that. He was in the middle of editing when that first shot came his way. Didn't make much contact. The reaction time, though.
And now, check out the new safe zone, Carpet. It's back where they came from, toward the mountain there. So now players on the very edge of the outskirts have to make their way over, trying to get rotations. But dude, Pleasant's like a big open space. The moment you start moving, if you're not building, everyone's going to know you're on the way.
Yeah. Which is where you'll start seeing the catacombs.
That's what you're seeing right now coming out of Rasmussen. I actually love the pyramid build that you do there. So you basically have an extra layer. So even if they crack that wall, there's a chance the shots will come in and hit the tops of the pyramids and not hurt you. That's a neat little thing.
That is true, but it uses so many mats.
We've talked about this.
We have.
You want to talk about mats real quick?
I mean, material efficiency is, I think, one of the most difficult things in the game, one of the most ethereal things in the game. Knowing exactly when to use so much, especially because you see so many matches end with someone that has like 30 mats and then is forced to do something they don't want to do. I mean, already right now you can see Teaksy, 176 stone. Brick.
Look at that.
Whichever terminology you prefer.
And immediately he goes down. I mean, look at this. Just to try and keep himself safe. And you just talked about it, right? Now we're down to 46.
Yeah.
That's all Teaksy has.
Right, so how many times do you think he put down a bunch of pyramids that never got pushed through? And I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, right? It is the safest bet. But how many floors with pyramids do you think he built that never got pushed? Which means that's all that material he could have had right now had he been able to try and think to be a little bit more efficient. And it's just one of those things that's so difficult to know because you always want to play safe to make sure you can make it as long as possible. But there are still so many players left. 26 players. He's got 2 elims and now 26 brick to his name.
You hate to see it. Now, here's the thing, though. If he can find elimination, he can take the mats from that player, which is good. But he's only got 26 mats that he can use to make this play. He even just had a break. He placed a trap. He had to break his own wall and place a new wall so he can edit it and make windows to potentially peek out of. My, oh my. This is getting pretty intense very quickly. I mean, look, SSK, this was... So Bush Banis, this was on the #1 team of Bush Banis. They dropped that 57 elimination bomb. SSK was part of that squad, and he's still very much alive. I'm sure Bush Bandits are excited to see that. Over to Atlantis Mitro again. Dude, this guy is incredible. He is literally a phenomenal player.
The great migration begins.
Here we go. 50 seconds till we get to this new safe zone. Everyone's got to scramble. And again,
absolute madness.
Look, yeah, I mean, look at this.
Oh, hey, you got a friend. Who's going to do it first? Who owns that wall? That's the biggest thing.
He's opting to just disengage. He doesn't even want to fight. He just wants to make sure he...
Oh, but he found him. Someone there. He couldn't outbuild before Alpha showed up in his 1x1. Now Alpha's going to take all of his goodies and try and head out there, but he's going to have pressure himself. All he wants to do is make a save before he turns around and starts to take some shots. He's got 2 elims. He wants to make a point.
Wild card Alpha from Dusty Dogs takes down Mitro. Dusty Dogs are probably pretty happy about that. But Razor now, there's look at the lobby. We've gone from literally 26 to 10. That's how quickly these things happen. This is a new safe zone, and now we're gonna get another one. Look how look. We have to move into the water on Loot Lake.
That's incredible.
This is not so. In case you don't know, you're actually slowed down. Oh, Razor finds elimination on Reflection there. He's got 5 eliminations. That's 5, Carpet. That means he gets 2 points. If he can pick up 2 more,
and there's
that'll
a chance.
be 3.
I mean, with the mayhem in the last push, right? There's a really good chance. 8 people left.
SSK goes down there to Boyer. Wildcard Alpha shotguns Dave. And Razor here maintaining that high ground. Method Rasmussen shotguns a player there. It's only 5 left, so now everyone here is guaranteed at least 1 point. Second and third place for Walkway with 2 points, and then the Victory Royale is worth 3. Wildcard Alpha is still alive. It's Razor as well.
Everyone's got their own levels.
Look at
so many mats. Everyone's protecting themselves heavily. Hey, who wants PTSD?
Oh, the drum gun. I see what you did there.
Sorry, drum gun.
I miss you. But
these players sure don't.
Take a look, dude. Razor. Okay, so like Razor can build one thing. And you talked about it, man.
Yeah, look at this. Now look at the situation he's in, right? And again, I'm not nitpicking these guys. Obviously, there's so many things you have to worry about when you're building, but how many maps do you think that he placed that weren't utilized, right? And, I mean, I think it's one of the last things people are going to master in this game. It is so difficult. Now what's he got to do?
He's got a dip in the Storm. He just took a bunch of fall damage, 2 ticks from Storm, and now it's a 1v1v1. Here we go, the final 3 players. He's engaged. He takes down 1. It was Wildcard. Razor closing in. This could be his 7th limit. He can get the whole thing.
Could he get it?
Oh! Razor with the first game of the day gets a Royale flush. Razor, yes, yes, dance it out, baby. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna take a moment to breathe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's really quickly talk about what just went down. Okay, Razor not only shows up, slays out. He picks off Rasmussen. He picks off the other player right before. He drops 7 eliminations. He gets the Royale flush.
That was nuts.
That was nuts.
He went from the high ground to the mid ground to the low ground.
He also did it with no mats.
Nothing.
He had literally no mats.
I mean, that's when a good player shines, right? It's like, you know what? You're right. You're right. Stupid guy on the desk who's telling me I don't use my mats efficiently, but I'm still better than that anyways. You stupid man. That's him right now, to me.
Wow.
That's his note to me. I mean, what's funny is like once he dropped on top of that tunnel, he's like, there's someone beneath me and someone above me. He had to eliminate the person above him, or he was just caught in the worst spot because the person beneath him was not helping yet. Yeah. And he knew, like, all right, this person's not shooting now. He's not going to shoot until he knows there's only one of us left.
Right.
Then he took some storm damage. At that point, I'm like, man, this guy better hope that his teammate or his opponent doesn't do a whole lot right now.
Man.
You got it, man. The Royale
flush. That means that's an additional 2 points heading his way. That was a pretty crazy game, dude. Let's roll these highlights because that was EU. You never disappoint, EU. You guys always show up and slay out.
Does North America disappoint? What is that statement supposed to mean?
It's not that. It's honestly
you watch yourself. See?
Whoa!
You watch yourself, man.
I'm not gonna lie. I said this in week 1. EU has my heart, 100%. I feel like there's so much entertainment, and they literally utilize every single tool, every weapon, every single ammo they have, every amount of they just use everything to its fullest. And I mean, Razor shows up, dude. The Royale, that's only in game 1. 8 points.
A single game.
He's literally saying, "Hey, we're having a tournament, right? We're gonna get points. Oh, okay. Can I just get the max amount of points?
I wonder how many.
Yeah, Razor. No, I'll take them. Can I? It's cool. Yeah, cool.
I wonder how many DMs he got from other people on his team
that are like, dude, You're a legend.
Dude, yeah.
I can't. I could not have asked for a better start. I mean, a Royale flush. What do you? I mean, guys,
what question you would ask me that I can answer?
Literally, I'm dumbfounded. I just can't even believe that here in game one, literally, we just started the tournament.
Yeah.
And Rage is like, hey, this is the bar.
Yeah. Well, by the way,
everybody.
literally, it is the top bar. Most points earned, game one. Easy. That's the bragging rights of the century right there.
Now the question is, do you think he takes a slow? He's like, hey, I got the 8 points.
No! Oh, he might. I'm encouraging you not to, mostly for my pure entertainment. This is clearly all about me. That's why you brought me here, right, Zeke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I missed you and I loved you, but...
Yeah. Well, we're also, I mean, this is just rehearsal, right? We're going to go back and do this later. This isn't live.
Yeah. Wait, this is live? Wait a minute. Oh my gosh.
That would be a real panic moment. All of a sudden you're like, oh, no, hello.
I've got to take back a lot of things that I've said.
Yeah, then you think back, like, what did I say? What did I say? How fired am I? How fired? It's mostly like, it's not just how fired am I, it's like, am I going to get sued, right? It's like, I'm probably fired, but am I going to get sued? That's the scary one.
I'm
Let's
careful.
hope not.
I hope not. Dude, what an explosive game number one. If you're just tuning in and you missed game one, wow. That was unbelievable. Razor drops 8 points. He got the Royale flush. He gets the 7 eliminations and the Victory Royale. He gets 2 additional points with that Royale flush. It's crazy.
I mean, that's where you make that decision. Do I go for placement? Because once you're in top 10 and you perform well, you're bound to get 2 or 3 more because people just fall in front of you. All of a sudden, someone's like, whoa, there he is.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Pretty nuts.
Pretty nuts. An awesome game one. So if you did just actually tune in, let's talk about the format very quickly before we hop into the next game. This week is Royale Flush. So it's a slightly tweaked version coming out of last week. So we're playing 6 games total. Victory Royale is worth 3 points. Second and third place are worth 2 points. And if you can place 4th or 5th, you get 1 point. Carpet, talk to me about the eliminations.
7+ eliminations get you 3 points, and we just witnessed it. Game number 1. So you get 5 to 6, you get 2 points. 3 to 4, a single point. And 3 is a hefty amount. I mean, granted, it's solos, so you're probably going to get at least 1 or 2 on your landing, and then from there, you saw a lot of players towards the end when there's like 30 players left with like 2 elims. Because the third one just gets a little bit difficult to find. And if you manage to snag both Victory Royale and 7+ eliminations, Zeke just talked about it, and now a broken record, you'll get an additional 2 points. You snowball it.
Oh my gosh, dude. There's just so much at stake here. And Razor very clearly makes a statement. I am number 1 right now, and I'm going to drop the Royale flush. Club, I'm going to get us that 170 points, man. I mean, what do you think going into game 2? What are you kind of hoping you see players maybe do a little differently? Do you think this is like the bar? You're like, hey, do this every time, every just be Razor.
I mean, it's all about mitigating the whatever difficulties you have to deal with in a very, very near future. So if me and some dude are holed up and right on top of each other, and we know the circle's going to push us out, what is my best decision to mitigate as much difficulty between now and when I need to get to the next circle?
Right.
Do I just fight this guy now and try and take him out? Do I feel like I'm not ready for that? Do I bail? How do I bail? He's right on top of me. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, right? So it's purely just mitigating the amount of like stress and difficulty you have to deal with until you get to the next safest area, which is going to be into the zone, being able to build your little fort, your little 1x1 with as many little pyramids as you can. Just dump all your mats out. just throw them. Just like, here's wood for you. Here's metal for you. Why not? That's what I swear that's what I see sometimes. And again, I'm not docking people, but I'm just talking about as this game progresses and people improve, this is the point where I think you're going to really see those players that end every single match with like 300. They're going to be in the last like 1x1, or sorry, the 1-to-1, 1-on-1. What am I looking for? When there's 2 people left, man, I'm falling apart already. Yeah, when you're in the 1v1 and then one guy's going to have 400 mats still, that's the guy that was efficient, right? That's the guy who was making sure he only built little forts for himself when he knew he needed to.
Yeah, man. Here we go. We are hopping into game number 2. The battle bus is launched. Dude, it is so fast. Bus driver's on it, dude. He's like, hey, everyone, get in the bus!
I imagine he's a mean man.
You think so?
No, I guess he's just a strict person because he is. I think strict. He's the strictest of schedules.
Man.
He's like, we're going in 6 seconds! If you're not on the bus, you're not in the island.
And then immediately people are just like sprinting to the bus, like, no, wait.
I think it'd be funny if you could miss the bus.
Oh.
You just get stuck on the island. You have to sit there the whole time until the lobby closes.
And then you just eventually fall to the storm because you're like, I missed the bus.
It teaches responsibility. Fortnite teaches responsibility.
Boom. The future we are teaching people. Wow. But here we go. New bus pattern here.
Wow, indeed, Zeke. Wow.
But look at this. So we've got a different bus layout. Last time we went top left to bottom right. Now we're going top right to bottom left. Crazy, but...
wow, crazy, man. You're right, that's insane.
Insane!
Who would have ever thought that would have happened?
Not me, I'll tell you that.
Clearly. You seem pretty shocked by this.
I love hanging out with you. I'm not going to lie. It's super fun.
Well, I think you're the only one.
Oh, that's not true at all. But...
You're right, it's not.
It's not. But Risky Reels is a hot spot. Dude, Tilted Towers is popping off. Only one person went to the new Loot Lake.
Hanging out? I mean, there's just no... It is not an ideal place to fight with no mats.
You know
There is a house.
You know what we haven't seen yet? Is there's a new haunted castle up near Haunted Hills on the right.
Over your right shoulder, actually.
I'd like to petition it be called Creepy Castle.
Creepy Castle.
Creepy Castle.
Is that your little alliteration thing?
That is it. That's what I'm hoping to get it called. Creepy Castle.
I'll have the Cube Kids vote, and we'll see what they think.
You got it. Oh, Mexi gets blasted by Razor right out the gate.
What just happened? Was he checking his phone? Was he texting somebody?
I'm not sure. He just kind of started healing. Razor landed a shot, and he just didn't move.
I think he just accepted his fate. The first shot made contact. He's like, take me to my leader.
Oh, my gosh. Razor starting the game strong with elimination. There is a player close by. Let's check out this replay from Tomo near Stacks. That's right. We're calling it Stacks now. Is he going to find an elimination? Vitality adds right there. A nice jump. Oh! That was so clean. The confidence behind the play.
I mean, at that point, he just used his knowledge of knowing exactly where the opponent was, exactly how a third person peek him. Right, the opponent tried to build up. He's like, I'm going to chase you down. Didn't realize that he still had the angle on him.
Yeah.
Felt safe. Got taken out.
Super clean. Now wedged here from Lucky Llamas. He chucks out some grenades.
You say wedged?
Wedged.
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 E. No, wedged. E.
Wedged. E?
I have no idea.
Why are you saying a T? You're putting a T in there.
It's E.
But you're saying wedged. What are you doing?
Wedged. Oh, you're right. I am. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Veins 130 though. Also, back and said that's a grenade bouncing near you. Please be careful. Those are deadly. Amar, oh my gosh. That's not who you want to be faced off against, is Amar. Amar is a legend. He is absolutely savage at the game.
Yeah.
And he's got the high ground.
He got the high ground. He doesn't have great loot, but I don't think it really matters right now. He has such a health advantage. He can push with anything right now, and he's going to get the elim. You weren't kidding, man.
Now he knows someone else is here. Tomo's here. And there's someone coming out of Wailing Woods on the top right again. This Spectator client lets us see things that we couldn't normally see. So Amar from Bush Bandits. I like being able to show what team they're on, man. I like being able to say, like, hey, Bush Bandits, and everyone's like, ah, right? That's super exciting.
He lost the height advantage, tried to take it out. His opponent just dropped with him, and now he's just going to take the height.
Amar just very patient.
Crouch walk, so he doesn't know exactly where he is. He's moving around. Amar's got to be careful, though. He's very open to anyone else that shows up. He's got a player on the north side, although doesn't seem to be paying attention or closing this gap much. Tomo decides to just... He's like, you know what, I'm out. I think... oh, never mind, I'm not out.
He tried, going for the cheap
That was actually really good.
Razor, though, here, this was the guy that got the Royale flush last game. Can he secure the elimination? He does. He has 2 eliminations. He's starting the game very strong. Okay, Razor, calm down. Okay, man.
No, that is exactly what I want to see. Don't play safe, man. It doesn't matter.
Full aggro, full send.
Whatever won you the first game is going to win you the second game.
We are back over. No! He gets taken down by Thorben. Thorben brings down the Titan that is Razor. That's got to feel really good.
I don't know. Do you think he knows? Do you think he's paying attention? Do you think he's got his blood's just pumping? He's getting tunnel vision. He's just looking at the center of his screen. That's probably not true.
You know, I feel like I would probably look. And if I saw that it was Razor, I'd be like, yes.
Text him.
I am now the Titan. You must look to me now. Until, maybe...
Is that how it goes?
I think so.
If that guy wins, then we've started the trend.
Yeah. Dude, oh my gosh, can you imagine? And then whoever eliminates him is then the Titan.
I obviously can't imagine. I just brought it up.
Here we go. We have another this entire game to see.
You're like, I'm done with this guy. He's being so mean to me.
Dude, I love you, dude. Don't even play. But look, Fatal Fields. Windwalker is here. Now, it looks like, I can't tell if there was someone hiding in the cornfield. But Windwalker here against Highstyle. We saw Highstyle come here last time. He was engaged with another player. Look at the little camo. Look at him. Do you see him on the back?
Yeah.
He's so... Do you see? He was crouched, and he was like peeking over his shoulder. He's like, hey, what's going on, man? What? Is there something out there?
Who are you taking out? If that worked in his favor.
I would have actually freaked out. It almost worked on his favor.
A little bit too high. Now he just wants to try and take out as much building as possible. That actually might have been a dirty one. He's not going to take everything out. At this point, High Styles goes, where's my drum gun?
Where is my drum gun?
I still love that sound. Sorry, I don't want to talk about something we can't play anymore. I'm just making everyone sad.
I love
it. Was just the sound, you know?
Yeah, it was sick. Look at the little... Oh, gosh. I keep forgetting. Every time we cut back to him, every time we come back to Windwalker, I got to look at the little camel, dude. These things are so cute. But Azrod here, they're actually very close to those other two players that we just cut away from. He's here and engaged in trying to take the high ground. Carpet, now, something interesting is you talked about is you don't really like the high ground.
Not particularly. I mean, it depends, right? Obviously, it's got its advantages. He's got this one. That guy's got no health left. He knew. He saw the whites. He saw the whites in that last push. Those last couple bullets flying out. He knew he had him low. And that was actually really good. Millennium made a really good read. He knew his opponent was going to run right up that ramp to try and push him, so he started to pre-fire it. Well fought by him. I don't know. I mean, high ground's good, but you lose a lot of information as well. And now you've just seen so many fights now end up high, low, high, low, high, low. Right? Like you get high to try and maybe get a couple of pot shots, but then they just run underneath you. Oh, nice stink bomb.
Man, just flushing him out.
Flushing him out, baby.
Making him move. He's even got the grappler. So he's
another one. And the zone.
Dude, he's just chipping away. Gotaga is chipping away at VGIA's health bar right now. Yzma. I mean, I almost feel like, hey, Yzma, there you go. Just start grappling away. Just, you know what? Not worth. Time to leave. There you go. Grapple away. Dude, I love the grappler. It's such an awesome tool. But here's the thing. Yzma's pretty much using all of the grapplers. 3 left, 2 left.
He's essentially using it like a poor man's jump pad.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't need you. Oh, he's saving one, though. Oh, no!
Here we go. Spoopy! Disengage! Now, here's the thing. You can still be shot. So people can still see that he's being all spoopy right now. So if they're very quick, they can take him out.
He's got no meds either. This does not look good for Yzma.
Wow. All right, he's out. He's safe. No one's close by. This is good.
He is loud, is what he is.
There you go. There it is. He breaks. He's like, all right, I just needed it just to get out of Storm. I'm safe. He even saves one grappler.
Just for the one. Just for the clutch play.
Hopefully.
Sadly, he couldn't save much health, though.
Yeah, he's not looking too healthy. There is a player right in front of him. I don't think he saw him, but over at Dusty Divot, Reflection is maintaining and playing gatekeeper of this entire area.
For the Rift Raiders.
That's right, man. There's someone down below him, too. I wonder if... Yeah, okay.
Oh, he definitely knows. Yeah.
He knows. He's going to try for the clinger play, maybe. The cheeky clinger. Look at that. Beautiful Dusty Diner. You just stop by whenever you're... need a little pick-me-up, you know? A little bit of coffee, maybe a little bit of... Their pancakes deal is actually really, really good.
Their what?
Their pancakes deal.
Their pancakes field?
Pancake deal.
Pancake deal. So they have a good deal. What's the pancake deal?
It's 2 pancakes, sausage, bacon, and coffee for $5. It's crazy delicious. But look at the scoreboard. 3 eliminations coming out from Evil One. He's got 1 point, and there's only 4 members that have 2 points there, and one of them's already been eliminated. That's the likes of Razor. He's down to Titan from last game. So Poverty, Marmy, and Thorben are very close to getting that first elimination threshold of 3. Oh my gosh, please don't pop that in my face. Roby, though, he's here to engage, but he gets taken down by Tomo and Dusty Divot. Tomo has basically no life. Oh, there's a medkit. No. Does he see? There it is. Okay. I was like, maybe he did not see the medkit, but we're good. It's all right.
You would think he would not be looking for one? I imagine he's just like that panicked that there's just this big glowing green box.
Well, it was outside of the 1x1 he had built.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he saw it.
He saw it. He was somewhere. Like, you know what? He was like, I think I saw. I sense there's a medkit. I sensed it.
I can smell it. Is that a medkit nearby?
Oh, it is. Back over to Fatal Fields. Millennium, Azrod versus Windwalker. Windwalker has made this his home.
Oh.
And now he needs to run.
He left his back exposed? What is he doing?
He needs to try and disengage. He's using the floors there as cover. But right behind him, Millennium is closing, and he's got like no health to work with.
Oh, good night.
Can Azrod clean this up quickly?
What does Windwalker have? 2 health? 1 health?
Probably about 2. Maybe 3. Okay, that was a lot of fall damage.
That was a lot of fall. He had 2.
2 HP.
Yeah, but now he's got the storm. Goodbye.
Oh, it's only ticking for 1 for now until it closes, and it's going to be ticking for a lot more. No, it's ticking for 2 now. Just kidding. Oh, now Azrod's on the back foot here. Azrod, I don't actually think he didn't have any meds. And that's why he opts to disengage.
Yeah.
Look, he's not even healing. He's like, nice hit the shield.
Yeah. It's not going to do much. The storm's going to take him out. He just wants to get it. Can you get the healing? Can you take it from the storm? Oh, good God.
He drops. He's only got, it's going close.
Oh, God, he did it. But for how long? Who's this? You got a friend.
Azrod was
God.
It's SSK. He finds the Elam, and now he's going to grab the Shadow Stone to try and make it out of the storm into the safe zone. Over to Kingu, Heisel here is engaged with a player and gets taken down by RB Script. That is his first elimination of the game.
Got a little too comfortable trying to take that mini.
Man.
Thought he had the time. I know it's only, what, 2 seconds?
4 seconds.
4 seconds?
4 seconds, yeah.
Feels like 2.
It really does. It just happens so fast. But now Uran is up. Now we're going to get a new safe zone. We're going to see where the new safe circle is. It's far. Not that far, but it's pretty far. Look, oh my. Uran's probably coming over this hill like, what's going on over there?
What do you mean by that sentence?
What?
It's not that far, but it's far.
It's far away enough that they have to like make smart rotations, right? I mean, look, even we're going up top left side now at the very edge of the storm. You still can't even see the safe zone.
So
it's basically dead center.
Where did it go?
No, maybe. I don't know.
Where did...
Evil one.
Wasn't he just fighting? Oh, is he down there? He's all the way down at the bottom, I think.
Yeah, look, see, this is so...
I thought he actually fell off to his...
Remember, they were coming in by the edges of the mountain right there. So they still have a little ways to go.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, they definitely have some distance, you know? Just confusing me.
Look, dude, look
at easily confused, clearly.
Look at Bonesy. Do you see him? Look at him.
Look at Bonesy.
He is so excited to be there. He's like, Evil One, what's on the agenda today? What's going on? Look at him. Look at him. As
He's so excited.
There, look, you see, he was like looking over his shoulders, like, whoa, wait.
I'm just glad you can't accidentally hit them.
You can't. Actually, when you swing, true story, when you swing your pickaxe, they duck down. They duck down to hide from the pit. I'm not even kidding. If he does it again, watch. Come on, just hit something. Don't make me a liar. All right.
Make him a liar.
No. This is actually a thing that happens, I promise. He's just not doing it now. Look at, oh my gosh, Bonesy. Oh man, season 6, dude.
You doing okay there, Zeke?
I love puppers. And look, oh my god. Anyway, you know what's fun, man, is because we just launched season 6, I feel like we haven't had enough time to see like the meta change and or develop more.
Oh, of course not.
It's only it came out Thursday, yesterday, and players had about a day's worth of playtime.
Yeah.
And so I'm kind of curious. I kind of got up with some of the players last night. I was like, hey, what do you think about season 6? You think it's going to change with the meta? And they're like, hey, you know, we still have more time to play with it, but we don't feel like it's going to change with the meta too much.
Yeah.
And that's to be expected. I think as well as vaulting, all those things that we vaulted as well, like the bouncers, you know,
remote
the SMGs,
explosives.
LMGs. Yeah, even the remote explosives for them was huge. They were like, now we can actually feel safe when we build 1x1s.
Yeah.
Because, you know, now someone can't just drop explosives on us.
You chuck 2 remote explosives and I got them 1x1. He's yours.
Yeah.
You know?
36 players left in this lobby carpet. And now people are making their way into the safe zone. You've got a few stragglers still finding their way into the new safe circle, but it looks like this northern half of the circle, like if you look at the top right of your minimap, that's pretty much everyone in the circle. There's a lot of people still kind of coming in from the south, but everyone's kind of like, they're setting up, right? They're like, this is now my home.
Is Lothar trying to engage on this? I mean, I guess he's got no choice. This player's got him. Oh, no!
Vato takes down Lothar there. I feel like he didn't have a choice, man. He was so low.
He had to. I mean, like, once you knew that guy had an RPG, it's like, what am I supposed to do here?
Yeah.
Like, every time I built something, he's just going to take it out. He still had 5 more rockets. So he had to engage, but it looked like Vato actually kept eyes on him. I think Lothar was hoping that he was able to get it there all sneaky, like, here's a replay. Harmy to drop down edit, and still, even with 36 health.
That was pretty clean.
No, it was.
I mean, the only way it could have been cleaner is if he had not taken the health damage, but these are all good players, man.
The only way it could have been cleaner is if he was perfect and didn't take any damage.
If he was perfect in every single way.
You are right.
I'm going to
be
unrealistic in my expectations of these players.
No. Realistic.
No, that's done.
I need nothing but perfection out of everyone. I want there to be 100 players left in the last circle.
Oh my, can you imagine? That would be crazy. New idea.
That'd be mayhem. New idea.
New idea. Dude,
everyone make an
Harmy
agreement.
has 5 eliminations. Carpet, he's 2 away.
That's actually
2 away from getting 3 points. Behind him is Poverty with 4. I mean, he's about to hit that next threshold of 5.
Still with 33 people left as well.
There's so many opportunities. I think this is that turning point. You kind of talked about it earlier, though, where players kind of say, all right, now I'm going to play for placement. I think we're starting to hit that point. That's why the game slows down as much as it does.
Yeah. I mean, also, you don't have nearly... You have a much shorter distance of travel from circle to circle. It is just a more chaotic distance because of all the people.
Yeah, exactly. And now we've got players.
And his
just
twin.
Look at this.
Zippin and his twin hanging out.
Dude, just look at the... There's so many people! They're all stacked on top of each other. They're going to start building catacombs. They're going to start, just like you said, you use the mats, you build walls, you build the triangles. You literally just box yourself in. And a lot of players, if you don't know, do 2 basically boxes next to each other. So if you're an outside force and you're firing it, you're not really sure which box they're in, but you're like, there's someone here, let me pick a box, and then that gives them time to react.
You can see which box they're not in, and then they rebuild a wall, and you now no longer know which box they're in.
Yeah. It's a double-edged sword. Sort of.
It's a no-edged sword, really.
It's a 1-by-1. But now, this is Harmy, man. Still 5 elimination. He's against SSK. Can he secure the elimination? Someone else, Method Rasmussen, very sneakily takes him down. It was with a sniper shot as well at 67 meters.
He wants to do it again. He wants to find Harmy.
Oh, Harmy has only 16 HP to work with. Carpet, that's like nothing.
And no health. He's got a good amount of mats, but now he's really gonna be dumping his mats out. Oh, he hears these shots. Boyer's thinking about it, but he's got no splodes.
Dusty Dogs representing Boyer. I mean, I feel like he should have maybe just waited. Now he's like, look, all right, this is kind of a lost cause. I'm gonna see if I can find something else. But
here's what I want to see Boyer do. He knows where that sniper is. I want him to stand on top of that and then use the rift to go.
Ooh,
take him with him.
Take him with him.
No more sniping for you, buddy.
Say, you are now out of your cover. Good luck.
That actually, like aggressive, like taking people with you in the rift.
Yeah. We actually saw that in at PAX.
Oh god, that was amazing. That was one of my favorite moments.
One of the coolest moments I think I've ever had.
Somebody on the ground's like, I'm out of options, rift to go, and the 2 people were like, where am I?
How do we respond to this? What do we do? Back over to Boyer though, man. He looks like someone is taking shots up high. Look at the new safe zone. Look how far they have to go. They've got to go up this mountain and get up top. I mean, just look at the little clusters of people at the top right of your screen right here. You've got 4 people that are looking like they're engaging. You got 5 people on the left half of that map who are also going to run into another 3, 4, 5 people. People are starting to scramble a little bit. This is where we're going to see the lobby go from 27 to like 10 in a matter of moments here. 20 seconds left before
just take advantage
storm starts to move.
There you go. Not your mats, you know?
Yeah,
just take advantage of theirs.
Exactly. Like, that's what I think.
And then go pick up their stuff because they just got eliminated.
Just on the way, and you're like, no, I'll take this. I'll take that. Thank you. It's like you're shopping almost, right? Look at that. Look at all this stuff. Ooh. So Boyer was trying to sneakily grab all those things, and someone was like, no, Boyer, this is mine.
I wanted these. Yeah.
Boyer, though, he's like, nope, I'm good. I'm going to take all this. Access to more minis as well. Even the mats, man. 500 brick. Well, now it's 563. Still looking good, though. Look at how many people are left alive. 25. Carpet. People need to start making these rotations, man. We got 38 seconds before this storm overtakes this entire area.
It's always interesting to watch when a player makes a decision, I'm just going to wait until I'm pretty much at the edge of the storm, or I'm going to try and get ahead of it and move as soon as possible. I've seen, I don't want to say even amounts of both, but I've definitely seen a lot of both of that decision, right? I'm just going to get to the center now. It's going to be a little crazy. I'll build a big tunnel, use a lot of mats. Some people are like, I'm just going to wait until I'm forced to. No one's going to turn around to see me, and I'm just going to use everyone else's mats as cover. Harmy is still sitting at 5 elims. Still needs 2 more to get that additional point.
Man, Harmy just trying to do everything he can, playing for placements. They were down to 20 people in this current lobby. We now get the new safe zone. It is far north. I'm talking far.
I mean, it's not that far.
Look where it is. Think about that. That's probably
pretty
like
far. You're right.
That's like probably 10 grid spaces, just about. And there's the format. So don't forget, ladies and gentlemen. Now that we're nearing that top 10. Victory Royale's worth 3 points. Second and third are worth 2. Fourth and fifth are worth 1, and then these elimination thresholds, man, they're tough. 3, 5, and 7.
It's actually wild to me how many people get this far and then have no more meds left. Oh, did he was able to snag one on the way in. Augustin's just looking for any. He needs healing so bad, and he knows it.
If he can find one more elimination carpet, that's that second threshold of 5.
You're bound to find one. Just got to play it safe. Head on a swivel. Head on a swivel. You got someone right next to you, dude.
You just literally, he just heard the grapplers firing. We heard people firing.
Oh, you do not have the amount of health to afford this.
Oh, wow.
Got one tag. Oh!
Kaz on fire, takes him out. And now over to Blood. EU, 14 players left in the current lobby.
Blood's got one elim. You know, so when you have one elim in this place, definitely just go for placement.
Ooh. Borbin is getting shot at right now with 4 eliminations. He needs 1. There's so many players here with 4 eliminations. He's also got the shockwave. He can reposition very quickly if he needs to.
13 players left.
There's so much happening. Carpet 13 players still remain. We've got someone up top. It looks like Atlantis Mitro still maintaining the high ground. Teaksy find elimination, but then immediately Sky takes him down. Mitro maintaining high ground, 2 eliminations. Looks like he's in a build battle.
This is a tough time to be in a build battle. You're going to want these mats very, very soon. Wants to get as high as possible. Try to get a tag from the jump pad.
Oh, there's a jump pad right there.
He sees him all. He sees him. He's like, I'm just going to join the party. I'm coming.
Oh, okay. We're still good. Mitro.
Oh, couldn't find him in time. Just good. Yeah, I would just play circle at this point. Oh, no. That's not what you want.
He has to be so careful.
That's not what you want.
9 players left in the lobby. Blood is the guy all the way to the top. He's got high ground. But I mean, just look at this, man. This is just an impenetrable fortress. He can't really shoot down right now. He sees one player gets popped. Warrior finds Svenos. He takes him down.
He's also got a grappler still.
He's got 7.
I'd love to see him grappler down to somebody.
That would actually be dope. Can you imagine? Okay, now look at the new safe circle. Far west. All right. It's a little closer than the last one, but it's still.
Look at this nonsense.
7 players, Carpet.
On the side of this mountain.
Blood is all the way at the top. That's not what we want to hear, especially this late in the game, is someone with RPGs.
Definitely not.
Oh, Blood.
Especially when you're surviving on just a bunch of wooden structures. 95 wood left. Look at him. He's getting so low. 85. He's going to chase this player down. No, let him build. Just use his mats.
Oh, my gosh.
Take advantage of him.
Players are going out. Mitro takes down a player there. City Driver just shotguns Dave. It's 3, so it's City Driver, Blood, and I believe Mitro are still left in this game.
Blood's going to have to grapple somewhere because he is running out of mats, running out of time. City Driver.
Here's the thing, man. City Driver and Mitro both have 3 eliminations. If they can find both, that would be 5 eliminations. Oh, no. Oh, he caught himself.
Where did he connect that to? That was insane. I'm so surprised.
City Driver. Mitro is the guy all the way down below. There we go. He's just prepping it.
You should grapple her up there. You should do it, Mitro. Do it.
This is coming down to the wire.
Risky. I don't care if it's the worst competitive decision you've ever made in your life. Just do it. Oh, that's a terrifying sound of your blood.
So, he's out in the storm. He's taking damage. Oh no, he fell. No. One misstep. He jumps out in the storm.
Situation. Just sitting on a tiny wall. This is going to be a free win for Mitro.
So that was pretty intense. But so one thing I'd like to point out is that Mitro won this coming out from the low ground. You talked about it.
I talked about it, man. Low ground, high ground. Well, it really depends, because when you get in a situation like this, Mitro, well, I'm sure played incredibly well to this point. Didn't have to do much. That sound. Hold on, let's hear it again. Let's just listen.
Rough. Now, the problem with the fact that both of those people did not stick the landing means that he did not get the elimination. So he's not going to meet that secondary threshold of 5 eliminations. He's going to get the 1 point coming out from the 3, and then the 3 points themselves from Victory Royales. I jumped a little bit. I hope the camera didn't catch that.
Of course it did. What do you think? It's not going to catch something?
I hope not. That's 4 points.
I wonder how many poppers I'm going to use this broadcast. Do you think it'll get tired?
There's an entire box.
Do you think people will stop thinking it's funny eventually, or do you think I don't care?
The second one.
Yeah.
Go. Yeah, that's what you should do.
You got a little...
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, my gosh.
I got you, man.
Second game, though, Mitro, man. For a long time, he maintained that high ground, then dips down into low ground. We saw him take the launch pad up. He misses catching a player off guard, and then he just dips down. But that was what it took, man. It took him just maintaining that low ground, and then it was just
how many times in competitive matches have you seen people fall to their death?
Look, I'm going to be completely honest.
Because they're running out of mats and the circle's moving. How many times?
It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Now, the way we just saw it, that was the first time I think I've ever saw it like that.
That was pretty...
It was actually kind of funny.
Yeah, that was of the last 3, 2 of them fell to their death.
I think it wasn't even that. It wasn't just one person. It was both people that fell to their death.
How many times people with the high ground that feel safer end up getting forced off and have to fall, drop, and at that point, they're way more cornered than the guy in the bottom. The guy in the bottom's got the whole area to run around in.
Right.
When you're up top and you're building this little tiny area because they're running out of mats and you're running on one thing, this player in the ground knows exactly where you're going to go, which is why we saw a couple of really good plays, saw a couple of packs where they actually fell into the zone, or they fell into the storm instead. To be like, throw him off guard. I'm going to fall into the storm. You don't know where I'm landing. Yeah. But you're still putting yourself in the situation where you have to go into a dangerous place just to throw your opponent off guard. I'm not saying the high ground's bad, but I do think there is this natural ability to just feel safe in the high ground, and I don't think that's always the situation. Because when you're on the low ground, you know exactly where your opponents are. When in the high ground, you don't actually have that. And especially towards the end, we're talking about mat efficiency. How many times, and not even just today, have you seen a player run out of mats in the last couple circles and be caught in a weird spot where they have to find weird places to drop down and they're no longer in control of the situation? How many times?
It's pretty often.
Most of the
honestly.
time. Yeah.
And I think it's a good point because you either have to do one of two things. You say, I have to build on this one little piece of 1x1, which is then easily taken down, or you have to literally spread out and just burn mats to try and secure like a floor made of metal. And it's just, like you're saying, man, you run out of mats, and it's tough to see. It's
that toss-up. You spread it out to like a 4x4 with pyramids because they're like, now no one's going to even think about shooting this down. That's a waste of time, which makes sense. But that means no one's going to actually shoot at your materials.
Yeah.
Which means it's like, how much of it was overkill? Could you have gotten away with a 3x3? Could you even gotten away with a 2x2? Would anyone even want to waste ammo when there's 12 people left stacked on top of each other and you've built a 2x2 with pyramids? Do you think anyone's still going to put them? I don't know. I mean, I don't know the answer. These are all. This is to poke your brains. The competitive people are way better at executing this kind of stuff. But the idea is to always push past the meta. See what you can come up with.
Absolutely. What about you guys at home? What do you think about things? Hit us with that hashtag Fall Skirmish. We love hearing from you guys. Definitely send Findable Carpet a follow and tell him at Findable Carpet ... We love you.
For every follow, I'll do that. For every follow.
It hit me in the face.
No, that was straight out. The other one
hit me in the face.
Oh, yeah.
But definitely send him some love. So like I was saying, at Final Carbon,
smell so great.
We love you, ... At Zegmas Prime sent this. Definitely show him some love. He's phenomenal. It's been super fun casting with him. But now we're going to take a break. We'll be back shortly. So get up, stretch, go find yourself a snack, something to snack on, a little bit of a drink.
Yeah, give me a snack while you're up there.
I need a drink as well. So we'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere.
Please.
Let's go get a drink. I missed you so much. Gosh, please stop going away for 5 minutes. I miss you too much.
So needy.
I know. I'm sorry. I just missed them. I missed them. I can't help it.
All 500,000 of them.
I just miss them so much. I'm Zeke. This is Findable Carpet, who's joining us this week. His name's Kevin.
His name is Kevin.
Like Kevin.
Yeah, like Kevin. Oh!
Yeah, they're the same.
I found out the emote for the Cube Kids.
What is it?
I want you to do this. Bam! Emote. And you have to have it with a player, with a teammate. Right?
Cube Kids!
So you do one, like, all of a sudden you do this to one person, and he's got the other one. He's like, bam!
Oh, this way.
Yeah.
Oh,
and then together, it's the Cube Kids.
Cube Kids. Always
Kevin
duos.
and the Cube Kids.
Always do.
That's my band in high school. Kevin and the Cube Kids.
Kevin and the Cube Kids.
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, you have no idea what's going on.
Let's
talk about the format. Because every week we change it up. This week we're going with the Royale Flush, playing 6 games. They are all solos. Victory rounds worth 3 points. Second and third place are 2 points. Fourth and fifth are worth 1 point, respectively.
For eliminations, 3 to 4 eliminations gets you 1 point. That 3 elimination threshold we've seen a lot of people hit, but it still gets kind of difficult. If you don't have a hot early game, you're going to struggle with a couple of those crazy fights when you get third parties. 5 to 6 eliminations are plus 2 points, and 7 plus 3 points. And if you manage to get 7 plus eliminations and also snag yourself a victory royale, well, you get yourself a Royale Flush where you get 2 additional points on top of that. So you get 8 points total for you and yours.
Man, and Razor drops that right at the start in game 1, dropping 8 points. I mean, look at what's at stake. You got all this, the prize pool. On top of that, you got the club points. Don't forget the Bush Bandits are #1 coming into today's tournament. They've got 1,015 points. My God! It's like, what was it? What do you count it? I was like 300-point lead on the next team.
It's about a 300-point lead.
Yeah, Dusty Dog's behind them with 690. I mean, it's been crazy. We've got 4 more games left to play. This is going to be number 3. Is that right? I don't know how to count. I never learned. What do you thought? What have you thought about it so far? The first 2 games we've had. I mean, the first game you talked about, first game jitters. I think that was kind of happening for at least a little bit of it. It's when you have solos, you always see that pivotal decision. Do I engage in this fight or do I just leave and go for placement? Yeah. Then you see that just churning through people's minds whenever they're sitting on some sort of building on top of somebody. They're like, what do I do? I don't know what they have. I didn't get enough information. I know where they are. I don't know if I want to fight this. The storm's about to push us out. What am I supposed to do? We've seen a lot of people get eliminated to the storm, which is not terribly surprising, but a little bit surprising because it's like the one thing you have to worry about. Yeah. But if you don't have any mobility, especially now with no more bouncers, right? No more bounce pads, I mean. Yeah. So now that you don't have that, you can't just like bounce pad your way to victory. You do have to worry about that. Right. Jump pad's pretty hard to find. I mean, what I would like to see is more use of those shadow stones, man. Some people use them. I want to see people get. Yeah, we haven't seen anyone get into a fight with them. They just grab them and run. Yes. Well, here's the thing, man. Is once you have them, is you can't fight back. True story. You activate it, and you basically cannot use your weapon. So you can only use it as a tool of either escape or like to get sneaky and spoopy. I want to see someone just start scaring somebody. Oh yeah. You see someone hold up and a 1x1, you just show up, you leave again, you show them back up, you just become a little nightmare for them. Oh my gosh. That's actually a good point. Yeah. Who wants to throw away their chance at points to just do this for me? Raise your hands. Wait, you in the back? Okay, good. You? Reflection? Is that no? No, Reflection's like, look, man, I landed here retail row. I gotta go. I gotta like go full send. I need eliminations, and I think retail row is the spot to do that. I mean, we've only got 3 people there. At Tilted Tower is currently a massive hotspot as well. Even Greasy Grove's got 4 people. Yeah, you got 6 at Tilted. Whew. Paradise Palms has 4 with a couple in the Desert Stragglers. And right out the gate, Roby is here in an engagement against Lunary J Biz, who's got a Portafort. That's not what you want to see. You don't want to start the game with someone going, I have a full metal structure. Oh, he knew. He was coming to meet him. J Biz, he very cleanly finds, literally threads the needle and takes him down. That's 1 elimination his way. Now keep in mind, there is another player here at Risky Reels. There's also someone else looking to join the fray. I like I put it on the Portafort and then just ran down and fought on the ground anyways. That was going to be my no. It's like, wait, you have high ground. Maybe he was just like, look. Because why not? I'm just going to surprise this player. He knew. The moment that player started to close the gap, they both at least were able to kind of predict each other's movements. And you saw it by those first couple shots coming out. One of them knew he was coming up the stairs. The guy on the stairs knew that the Portafort guy was coming back down. But now here it is. It's gonna pan out now. J-Biz has high ground. And now Greg is just down in this little alcove here. He very quickly takes and farms that tree. He's like, look, I need the mats.
I don't know what he's got.
He doesn't. Looks like he only has green AR. That's it. He's built 4 walls, and now he's running for his life. I mean, J-Biz really doesn't have much either. He's just got the AR. He's got the SMG, the shotgun. Yeah, okay, so Greg finds himself an SMG. He's also picked up some bandages. Now, look at the top right. Jetpacks. Method jetpacks. Here's a shot. He's like, look, I'm going to make a rotation. I know there's someone here at minimum, and they pop shots at someone else.
At minimum, so, there's got to be at least 2, unless there's just some guy that's just getting startled by trees.
He's oh God! No, it moved. There's someone there. It's not the cornfield, okay? This is not the cornfield. But jetpacks here very quickly catches J-Biz off guard. And now he gets tagged up from the other player outside of Risk Reels.
So now he knows. Now he knows what the danger is. He came in here with 200 active health. I think that's also why he really wanted to push this. He's already got 1 elim. He's looking to get the 3 early.
Dude, can you imagine if he just drops both of these players to start the game with 3 eliminations? That's the perfect setup. Before the game even gets going, you're like, hey, I've got the 1 point already.
Greg wants to meet this player. Nope, he knows he doesn't have the mats for this fight, so he's going to drop right back down.
Dude, this is that new evolving skin. Jonesy becomes a werewolf. I love it. A method jetpacks. Again, I mean, you know what? I respect jetpacks because he has only built kind of what he needs. He hasn't overbuilt. Like, obviously, you know, if you build up high, you want to kind of build walls behind you, even around you to make sure you're not taking shots. But
that first one was like a bird who puts up his feathers, right? He saw that player engaging him. Jetpack's like, I got more mass than you. You better not. And then that opponent just kind of bailed.
Yeah. Oh! He cracks back, though. He jets drop low. Method jetpacks goes down. J-Biz turns around, but now Greg is like, look, guys, I want a piece of this action. I'm on the hunt.
So now he's got the high ground. He's just going to use the mats from the player he just eliminated. Jetpacks came in with such a good plan. I liked it. He even had the advantage. He had so much health, but he wasn't able to be aware of where both players were at all times. So he got tagged just enough to where he started losing that shield advantage slowly while he was trying to get knowledge and trying to make sure he could peak shots.
Now we are over at Snobby Shores, but 2 firing off at Yurekski. Oh, Greg Official gets taken down. We just saw it there in the kill feed. And Yaroskei there. Looks like he's got the high ground. Looking to just disengage. Again, he's only got 30 mats. I mean, you touched on it, man. Mat, being able to maintain a mat count, it's vital. You know, you need to be able to take time. You need to stop and go, look, I know I have to take a fight at some point, but the other important thing I have to do is also farm up materials. Because if I'm taking fights and I can't build, that's 50% of the fight, right? If you can build and I can't, you've got advantage, period.
I mean, you saw how players were playing when they didn't have a whole lot available to them, you know what I mean?
Let's check out this replay. So this was J-Biz who cracks Greg here. He caught him off guard very sneakily, sneaking around the edges of the house there. Now we're over at Skite.
I wonder how he wants us to pronounce that. You know, I see so many people come on the show and they're like, oh, I don't want to butcher your name. No, we hold the power, ladies and gentlemen.
What is it?
However we pronounce your name is how you are going to go for the rest of your life. Skite!
What about this one?
This one might be tough. We're just going to ignore the epsilon part, because I'm assuming that's not part of his name.
Okay.
He's Zaipan. Zaipan.
Okay, I like it.
I don't know what accent you're adding. Just some.
Zaipan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the other one's
And now they're that forever. They can't stop me.
Go
on. You going to DM me while you're in a game? I think not.
You got to focus.
So he's trying to get the high ground. He's got plenty of mats, though. He is cool with this.
Zaipan. Oh, he gets dropped low. He barely saves himself with that ramp. He had 11 HP. He definitely would have fallen there if he had not saved himself with that ramp. Wow. You'll love to see it. Now, Skite is on the edge of the wall there. Mexify, I don't even know if Mexify knows he's there. He's very quick. Oh, he's got grenades now, too. Yeah, I don't think Mexify has any idea.
You see the dangers of getting high ground, man. If you don't have a great foundation, so many people around, they're just going to start taking shots at all your
stuff.
All your ground walls.
Your ground walls.
Your ground. I don't know.
Term.
I guess what would the technical term be? What is your foundation?
Structural support.
Structural support.
Sure.
I guess if we're going to get like real technical with it.
Yeah, something like that.
Oh, he knows he got the tags on this. This player's got almost no health. Just get anything. It's worth it.
Arctic's trying to close in.
You even got a fatty shield. You might as well just go for this one.
It's Airwalks. He's here trying to take down Airwalks.
He knows just keep pressure up. Don't let him stop and heal. Don't let him shield. Don't let him do anything. Just keep putting on the pressure. The moment he stops the heal, he can just take over that wall. He'll have control.
Now he has a campfire going there. He's all cozy, but he's just trying, like you're saying, keep the pressure going. But look how many people, top right, the Spectator client giving us this information, man. There's so many people here in Tilted. I'm surprised there's not people joining.
Airwalks actually got a heal on.
Dude, cozy campfire, man.
He was able to keep him at bay. Oh, I guess, yeah, it was a campfire, but, you know. And he's going to push out, get one shotgun. Push right back in. He's taking the shields off. They're not.
But Artix cracks back with the shotgun, and he now has extra loot. He's even got the half shield there to top off as he needs it.
Some bandages as well, so he'll be okay. And the storm's right here.
The storm is right here. And now, because he's made all that noise, he literally has to walk into the likes of Fatu, Sif, Zytros there as well. Look at it. Look at that. Fatu's like, oh, there's someone out here, right? I heard shots. Oh, there you are. How's it going? It's me, Fatu. And this is over at Fatal Fields. Lothar is very close by, but Svenos here is engaged with Millennium Azrod. And now Svenos just trying to close in. He already has elimination, so if he can find 2 more, he's going to meet that first threshold for 3 points. Man, someone else at range is taking... So there's another player as well. I think that was the player in the top right of the minimap there, the little pink diamond. Yeah, which looks like Lothar.
Another potential disadvantage of building the high ground is when you start building over somebody, you also have to, especially in solos, protect yourself from every angle, because there are so many times you're going to have somebody, 3rd, 4th, 5th party showing up just trying to pop some shots at you. And since you're building up high and not protecting yourself, you're always going to now lose a little bit of that advantage that you had on the player that you were potentially building on top of.
Dude, look, Svenos just bailed. He's like, look, you know what? I'm good. I'll tell you what. Let's go our separate ways.
I've had enough partying lately. You know, I got plenty of elims from previous weeks.
Previous week? Ads here. Let's see. This is a replay coming in.
He won't stop moving. Doesn't matter.
Ads says, look, I'm going to just wait. I'm just going to be patient. It's going to happen. I mean, you're going to line it up for me. Secures elimination there. Now keep in mind, he's on the mountain just down south here. We saw him. He's the little orange diamond in the top right. But 2 here is engaged. So a bunch of players. There was a lot more players here before we hopped over. So look, Artix actually made it out of the storm. Remember, Fatu was gatekeeping. Oh, he dropped down. That was so close. He literally fired over Fatu's shoulder. That would have been explosive.
That first shot, man.
Wow.
I mean, that's when he knew that he didn't have enough time to heal or didn't have any meds.
Oh, my gosh.
He had to engage on that.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice, honestly. And
it was a great idea. Just a little bit off in the execution.
Yeah. It was super close, dude. And you saw, I mean, very quickly for 2, like 180s and is like, hey, bruh, whoa, okay, stop. But M11 here in Dusty Divot. We've got someone else here as well. A fight going on outside. And now there's someone here trying to potentially damage and destroy the structural support. That thing we just talked about. Look at that. It's gone. Look at that.
There it is.
And a player, Alkin, has fallen to his death. And now, look, Isma just gets to access to all the loot. You even got a half shield you could top off.
A little donation, you know?
A little, yeah. The transferring of loot. Loot delivery? Loot delivery.
I get a loot drop off because he fell.
Fair. There you go. Heisel here engaged with Lothar. Immediately lasers him down. That means Heisel has 1 elimination under his belt. Now, there is another player. I don't know if he knows, but they're like right behind Heisel. Does he have any idea?
I don't think so. He's not.
Yeah, look, they're right there. You can see him through the wall.
He might.
Razor, the Titan from first game here in game number 3.
He's got no elims, and he's got a lot of pressure on him right now. He's not in a great spot. Only 37 health left.
Zaipan is the one applying the pressure carpet. I mean, so look, Razor's got a med kit. He just needs to be able to, like, take a moment to breathe.
Yeah, and Zaipan knows that this is the time that he wants to heal. He knows the Razor's healing. He wants to push because he saw the whites. He knew he dealt the damage. Gonna get attacked from the other death. This is where it gets so dangerous. Every time you're like, I'm just gonna engage in this guy, someone's like, and me too, by the way.
Me too. I'm gonna engage you engaging him. Look, Razor is just very quiet. So here's the thing. Zaipan probably has no idea where Razor is in this 1x1 that's stacked 3 high. He just knows Razor's in here.
Now they're in a safe spot, so now they have to decide. He owns the wall. He got the edit. He punches through.
Dude, That edit was super clean.
The second edit, I think, was on Zaipan. I think he was trying to drop lower. I think he had that second one because there were 2 edits on top of each other.
Yeah, he replaced it, if you will.
Did he replace them both?
I think so. So
that one seemed far. Whew. Either way, nicely done. You see 4 players with 3 eliminations. That's 1 point.
That's right. One of them is Windwalker, who's been eliminated. But the next threshold is at 5 eliminations. If those players can get 2 more, it's going to be 2 points. Going to hit the board, man. And those 2 points are vital. It's going to just move you up and down the leaderboard. And we've seen a lot of the skirmishes come down to just like 1 point differences. It's like 2 points to 3 points. And you're like, man, if I had picked up that 1 additional point, that could have at least made me tie. And when you go to tiebreakers, you know, you follow the things like victory royale points, even elimination count. So
50 players eliminated. You can see them here on screen. Whew. Good luck finding your favorite.
Reflection is down. High Styled is down. Rules, SSK 7 is down.
Amar.
Whew. So many people have already been eliminated here in the lobby. We're down to 43. The new safe zone is over by Paradise Palms, which means anyone right now currently at this edge of the circle, they have a very long way to go.
And Gotaga made that decision. I'm not going to bother taking these people out near me. I'm just going to get out of here. A lot of distance to travel. I mean, the farthest distance to travel.
Yeah. And now we are over here. Dusty Divot back to Yzma. We saw a player drop down, and it's Dan Hizzle right here in front of him. Even Sanity is here as well. I mean, so look, Yzma's trying to engage Dan Hizzle. Now Sanity is going to say, hey, look, hey, that's fine. Yeah, you guys want to fight? No, do that.
He's just going to listen.
I'm going to heal.
He's just going to listen for that when he knows that it's now 1. Oh, nice tag from up above. Dan Hizzle got incredibly low. He's got a medkit as well. They're both just going to make some sort of agreement. Hey, let's both heal up. Try this one more time.
While Sanity says, hey, you guys heal up. I'm going to leave.
Yeah, I'm out.
Nice try.
He got the meds, but I don't think he has any way to get out of here. I don't know if Dan Hizzle, he just needs to, he's got the 1 point, he'd need 2. Maybe tag this player, find someone else that's running.
I mean, this player looks like they have bandages. Oh, did he not see him?
I think he heard it. He heard it, but he didn't see it. He knows he's down there. No, he doesn't.
He doesn't?
No, he's looking for him.
He's below you. Dan, look down. You gotta be careful. Oh, Dan. I mean, look at this, man.
I mean, this is just a fight for no reason.
Okay, so he finds the elimination, which is good, but now Dan doesn't really have... Does he have any healing? No. I mean, this is it. Dan Hizzle, he needs to book it. I don't think he's going to make it, though. He's so far away. Yeah, he's already dropped pretty low here.
I mean, that's like the decision that had to get made to make that move was like 3 minutes ago, you know?
Yeah.
And that's the tough part because you have the pressure. You can't just run out in front of somebody. You don't want to waste all of your mass to get away. But then you get eliminated anyways and no more points, right? So, like, what's the better mitigation? Do I just maybe use most of my mass to disengage this guy and then hope I can get a couple of good, clean elims later? Or do I just take this one fight and know that I'm kind of done to the storm?
Man, it's tough, honestly, because like
pray he has a jump pad.
It's really tough because you have to kind of base it on what's going on and what your situation looks like. But honestly, you know, you have to play for placements. You got to play to try and build another day. I feel like even if...
Did you just use that casually?
I did. You like that? That's pretty good, right?
Woo! He learned so quick!
Thanks for teaching me, Senpai. But in all seriousness, you just got to make these choices. Even if you have to disengage, and if they crack you from behind and they're taking shots, it's fine. You can build a wall and stop them, but you have to be able to live. You got to survive to try and play for these late game circles, right? Unfortunately, Dan Hizzle was eliminated. We saw him get taken down to the storm. But man, oh man, if he had been here right now, this would be a different game, I guarantee, because Dan Hizzle is a monster of a player. But Dav here, and look at the new safe zone. It's not that far away. You still have 36 players left remaining. We're going north side of Paradise Palms. You know what's interesting too is there's actually a player on the very highest point, like in the new safe zone. He's got it unlocked. J-Biz gets taken down. Was that Harmy?
It was, but Harmy's in a dangerous spot.
Oh my
his opponent doesn't know how low he is. He saw the blues, but doesn't know that his health is so incredibly low, so he probably won't push this, not realizing the potential advantage that he has.
And now look at all the loot. He's got the gold signs. He's got a grenade launcher. He's pretty set to go. Honestly, I feel like maybe he should drop the...
He's set.
Yeah.
I mean, but he's also only got 73 health.
It's really,
and nothing else, right? He's got no more shields, no more heals.
Man, Svenos. This guy has not much inventory, but if anyone can utilize everything to its maximum efficiency, it's Svenos, man. He's got like 47 AR bullets, That's okay. That's all he needs.
Oh, yeah, everyone hears that jump pad. They're like, all right, let's go. Jump pad train.
Oh, no, Jenos. Oh, God. You gotta be careful. He broke his little ankles. It's okay, though. He's taking the jump pad. He's gonna save himself a little spot. It's good. He's got bandages as well. We're fine. It's okay.
He's not in the zone yet, though.
Don't worry, Svenos. No one saw anything. It's fine.
Yeah,
we didn't see it.
No one saw it. Only everybody.
No one saw it, Svenos. Don't even... You're good.
There are 27 people that didn't see it because they're not watching the stream right now.
Oh my gosh, Poverty from the Rift Raiders. He's got 4 eliminations,
Jeez.
Carpet.
What is he doing? What did he just make?
He is popping
You see how big that fort was? He just dumped like half his medal.
I mean, look, you talked about it, man. Efficiency. There's kind of this fine line between do I overbuild or do I like underbuild or build exactly what I need.
Oh.
Well, looks like he might have overbuilt.
Harmy.
Yeah, Harmy goes down there to the likes of Tomo. Look at this. Gotaga's still very much alive here as well.
This is a nifty little hole he's shooting from. I like this.
Yeah, he's got full protection here. So he basically the only person that can shoot back is the player down below. Yes. Here we go. Minigun time. Bush Bandits, send him your love. Wait, does he know where? I don't think he knows where exact. There he is. He's getting the pings there.
That guy's out of mats. Yep.
But look, it was someone else.
Man.
Someone else picks up the elimination.
So much ammo down. Didn't even get the elim. That's got to feel real bad, Gotaga. Still no elims. That was a lot of resources used and wasn't able to get anything out of it.
And now UNP drafts.
He sees somebody mounting that wall. He's got a lot of mats. Draft's actually in a really good spot.
Tomo here as well. I mean, 24 people left alive. Drafts has 4 eliminations, dude. He's 1 away from the 5. Don't forget, he's part of the #1 squad coming out of Dusty Dogs during the squad goals week. His squad itself drops 56 eliminations. Gotta love it.
Somebody came to try and loot their elim, and Gotaga wants to take advantage. Oh no, but a rift to go.
It's okay.
God, he's used so much ammo.
He really has, man.
Now he's got almost nothing left. I mean, this is going to be tough. There's still 23 people left outside of Gotaga. Granted, now he can just kind of pick and choose where he wants to end up, but...
I feel like he just waits, man. Just wait. No, I feel like you should have just waited.
This is going to be tough. I don't know if he's got the mats to come down from this. I mean, at least when it gets hairy, you know? I guess we'll see. Drafts, plenty of mats for him.
Dude.
Just pushing in confident with people around him.
He was listening to you. He was like, wait, you want mats late game? Dude, I got you.
I got
800,
you,
400, 600. He's good to go.
Here's a replay of drafts. Look at how far this is.
Oh, he was... So
he was the one.
He was the one that Vic took it from Gotaga. Yep, there you go. So was Skyart. He takes down Skyart there. And now we're about to get a new safe zone, Carpet. Are you ready? Here we go.
I mean, I don't know much of a choice.
Gosh, that's pretty far. And you got to kind of navigate around a mountain to get there.
A little bit.
I'm assuming players are like, dang, this is rough. I don't want to fight this mountain for this ground right now.
I like it. Using the pistol. Ammo you're probably not going to need too late. It'll still deal damage to walls. It'll still put pressure on people, make them use their mats. Why not, right? Why not use the least desired ammo at this stage in the game?
Definitely. He's even got the grappler.
Not least, but...
Well, I mean, it's in his inventory currently.
Yes, that is true.
Sif, though, here he's... Oh!
He
was a little faster. He does. Oh. He goes down. Epsilon Kling takes him down. He was so close there. Back over to drafts. Even 7 here. I mean, look at this, man. We've got 18 players. We're going to see this lobby probably cut down by about half. Here we go. They're all scrambling to get to the new
1, 2,
safe
3.
zone.
Got the whites. Got the elim.
Severin. There's people running around.
He hears him. He knows he's surrounded. Taking shots as well. People know he's a threat. Getting his first elim. Mitro trying to put pressure on somebody at close range.
Even Mitro still here alive and kicking. You'll love to see it. Now we're down to 13 players.
Where's that trap?
There's someone there. Oh, he didn't catch him.
Player's just bailing. Player does not want to deal with this fight in the storm.
Oh, they're one wall away. Oh, it's Ketzer. He takes down his own teammate. How would you feel if you're like on a team with someone and you take down a person?
Right now he just shouted like, no!
Why? And then he goes down to
RPG
Vato.
down to Vato. Vato just spraying mayhem down. He's got 7 rockets left.
Look at the loot carpet. It's everywhere. It's like a party.
Still not that many mats because everyone's using him. Chewed up all the way up here.
Dude, look at this. He's the only one up top. He's even got the grappler if he falls down.
He just on-heal him. Vato down low. He's got explodes.
6 players left. 5. Chewed up takes down Boyer. I'm very curious to see where people are in relation to each other right now. Sackener, it looks like he's maintaining that high ground. Tomo has 7 eliminations? Dude, if Tomo finds the victory royale, he's going to get a royale flush. That would be huge.
Can we see 2 today in Europe already?
Tomo, you can do this. Tomo, we believe.
He's running out of mats. Vato's running out of mats. This is it, man. This is the situation. Look, Vato's out. Look at how much he just put out there.
Oh my gosh. Look at it. Sackener's got 600 wood still.
But he's so high up, he's going to have to drop down soon. He can hold this up maybe for a little bit, but he's got some distance to travel. Here he goes. He made a 2x2. There goes all his mats.
I think that was the best.
I think that was safe. I think that was the safest bet there. You have
the
to.
2. You can't do the 1.
It's almost too juicy, especially because he hears this RPG going off. He hears it. This is the last rocket. Did he get it? He tags, gets the elim. Then it's going to be 4 players
left. That was Tomo. Tomo's down. The player with the 7 eliminations. He's
there's the trap. Goodbye. Don't move. Don't move.
You have to hug. No, you can't. He didn't give him any options. Kaz on fire.
Nicely played. He's got a lot of shield, but running low on health took a little bit to the storm. There's going to be 3 players left. He saw 1. Oh, he knows.
Sackener is all the way on the high ground up top. If Kaz could pick up just one of these 2 eliminations, even Vato, look how close they are. They're both 1 elimination
away.
Sackener's
dropping down. He knows it. Sackener only has 87 wood. He's going to drop down.
He was waiting for Vato. But now the thing is, he didn't pick up any of his loot. He only has 29 rounds.
He knew where Kaz was. Kaz only built a 1x1.
Dude, he's got 5 AR bullets and 42 slugs. That's it. He can build 8 things. He's got the minis.
There's the trap. Another one.
Do you think he...
Another one?
Dude, he's going to force the heal off.
One more?
He's going to force the heal... No.
He has to force the heal.
Wait,
no,
why
he's
is
not.
he healing?
He's going to push. He's going to push
No,
with
he's healing too soon.
No, because he's going to push. He's going to heal up now.
No.
Yes.
Don't.
Yes.
No.
He has to.
No.
He has to.
I don't like this at all.
Make the push.
You think he's going to...
Do it.
He's going to jump down? He's dropping down. He's going for it. Not like this. Wait, did he crack him once?
He got him.
He cracked him.
He got him, baby.
How?
Sackener.
What? Okay. Then he gives him the fadeaway too. He's like, hey, hold this ball here.
Hold up.
Wow. That was... okay. So he gets down, he builds one wall, swaps, and he cracks him for what looked like 77. And that was enough. Kaz on fire gets dropped to the storm. Wow. You called it.
Yeah. I mean, he knew exactly what he had. He had 70 wood. So I was like, well, I'm not going to stay up here. Because we again, if he's watched the previous matches, even just the one right previous, literally, of the last 3, 2 fell to their death because they ran out of mats. So the fact that he didn't have a lot of mats and legitimately was out of ammo, had a single med kit left, probably don't want to go for the heal off. So he knew he had to close the gap. He had to get in range because he had to use a shotgun. 7 shots AR, that's some confidence if you use that.
Yeah.
That means like all these are going to be in your face.
All of them.
That is some confidence.
Through your shield.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dirty.
Ends up with the med kit, tops off, and he's like, look, it's all or nothing. I'm putting it on the table. He jumps down, cracks him with a shotgun, and is like, all right, there's the storm. And farewell, friend.
The strength of falling and shooting is that you don't make any sound.
That's fair. You fire, basically the first time they hear is the shot.
Because everyone reacts to you and builds because they hear your footsteps, they know where you are, they start to surround themselves. But when it got to the situation, his opponent didn't know when he was going to fall. He had no idea when that was going to happen. Oh, nothing makes me happier than a couple of dirty snipe shots, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Nothing.
Dude, I don't even know. It makes me wonder, did he know? Did Kaz know what he was going to do? Because, like, he just went for it. He just went full send, and it pays off. Like, that hyper-aggression paid off for him right there. Yeah. And it could have very easily gone either way, right? If he had made a mistake.
It was because of what he had, right? Had he had more materials, yeah, there's a good chance he would have gone for the heal off. Oh, God.
Severed.
Vato was just mayhem with that RPG towards the end. He had so many rockets.
He was Mr. Demolition.
I love that. He delayed by landing on top of that first and then fell again. There was no build, a little bit too far for him to protect himself. Nicely done.
We even saw Kaz back up. He started the reload as he moved away and looked away, and that just gave him all the space, the window he needed here in game number 3. That was insane.
Yeah, and that's where the high ground had pure advantage because he was able to drop from any side. You know, the guy in the bottom had no clue where he's going to fall from. Especially in the storm, you have to look through the storm. It can get a little bit difficult trying to watch because there's a lot of particles happening. Yeah. All of a sudden, there's a body falling from it. Able to land on that. Once he landed on that platform, he's like left, right. I don't know where he's going to go. That, for sure, having the high ground really worked out.
And I mean, definitely the fact that he probably caught Kaz off guard. Right? Kaz is like, I probably don't have heals. Like, he's probably low-key panicking. He's like, what do I do here? This guy, if he's not coming down, because you saw he waited for the storm to actually close. Yeah. And he's probably thinking, well, we're going to a heal off. And then suddenly this guy's dropping down and he's like, what's going on? What? Yeah. And then he cleans up the elimination.
I like that he timed the med kit perfectly. Got the full health just as the storm finished closing, so he was literally in the best position to engage in a fight. The opponent would either be in the middle of healing or would have had to do the same thing he did, which is heal to 100 the moment that happened. And obviously towards the end when everyone's just throwing bullets everywhere, which is what it just feels like people are just like handfuls of bullets. Just there's 10 of us left, just you. That's what it feels like. That's how I play
the game too. Handfuls of bullets, just taking over the bucket.
Why not?
But we have standings coming out from game number 2. Let's take a look. So out of game number 2, Razor all the way to the top. I'm not surprised. Razor in game 1. If you're just tuning in, game 1 gets a Royale flush. And not only did he get the 7 eliminations for the 3 points, he drops a Victory Royale for 3 points, and that equals a Royale flush. When you get both, which means you get an additional 2 points. What a huge lead.
I mean, he's 4 points ahead. He literally hasn't gotten a point since then, and he's still in the lead by twice.
Still in the lead,
by
and
twice
we only have 3 games left to play. So in theory, realistically, if he had like another dope game, at minimum, I'm thinking he's top 3. Would you agree?
I mean, yes. He could probably go take a nap right now and still finish top 5. He's like, I'm done. I'm done here. Look at only 24 players have points.
That's right. And now keep in mind, we're competing for top 20. Top 20 players will receive part of that prize pool. So Micah, M11, all these players with 1 point, they're literally all fighting. I mean, even up to Evil One, right? He only has 1 point as well. So all these, it's literally 1 point difference. If any of them have 2 points, that's it. They're well above, potentially 16th place at that point, right? So points are going to matter.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. The little piece of cardboard actually flicked you in the face.
No, it didn't actually.
I think it hit your mic.
Oh, it did? Thank you, Mike. You have saved me.
This is getting dangerous.
This is actually getting kind of dangerous. It's
dangerous.
Super fun, though, because I don't know what is going to happen.
Yeah, it's getting dangerous, and I don't care.
Last one scared me. I actually jumped. I hope no one saw that, but...
It's still not old yet. It's almost old, and I'm sure there's some people in chat like, will he stop with the poppers?
No!
They're not that funny. I know they're not that funny, but I'm actually still having fun, so it really doesn't matter.
At the end of the day, it's for fun for everyone.
Me.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, for you guys at home, hit us with that hashtag Fall Skirmish. What have you thought of the first 3 games? Make some predictions going into the final games. Don't forget, if you're just tuning into Fortnite at all for the first time, you got to pick a club. There's 5 of them.
6.
Pick one.
Cube Kids, baby.
Cube Kids.
Cube Kids. Number 6. 5 clubs. 5 clubs you can vote for. The 6th one is just for the rest of us.
Cube Kids. Wait. Cube Kids.
Oh, is that what you're trying to do? Oh, bam.
Cube Kids.
Cube Kids, baby.
There you go. We're going to be hopping into game very shortly, but again, don't forget to hit us with that hashtag.
Quick,
we love
name
having
the 5 clubs so everyone can know who to vote for.
Rift Raiders, Dusty Dogs, Bush Bandits, Fort Knights, and the Lucky Llamas. They're really, I mean, seriously, all these clubs, I feel like they're all stacked. They all have unbelievably incredible players. I honestly can't even say enough about them.
I was watching last week's. I saw Fallout, clearly a fan of the Lucky Llamas.
Yeah, he was a favorite. Do you think you have a favorite? Well, you're Cube Kids.
Yes, Cube Kids. Of course I got a favorite, dude. You crazy?
Cube Kids. I can't handle this. I'm not actually physically or mentally prepared for
I want to watch the circle end on Kevin's island.
Ooh.
Kevin's paradise. Kevin's cape.
Kevin's cope?
Kevin's...
Cape cod?
Kevin's...
Kevin's cape. Cape Kevin.
It's not working. It's not working. Kevin's Kyland.
Kyland?
Yes, island with a C.
But Kevin's
because
with a
it's
K.
in the sky, which starts with a C as well.
The sky? Starts with a C. I can't.
Oh, what's that? Oh, I'm fired? Because I'm an idiot?
Oh,
okay. Sorry.
I would never fire you. I love you too much for that. But dude, look. 4 people have landed on Kevin.
Oh, that's the most. Well, I've only seen 2. I think there's only been 2. There's 5. There's 5 people.
But no, look, he's near. He's they're at the dance club near Kevin. They're like the factory right there. I mean, look at this. You've only got 2 people risky. You got 2 people tomato temple.
One's already been E-limbed on Kevin.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's only 3 left now. Tough is that guy who's just kind of hanging out. I think one of them's underneath. I think the green is in the
potentially.
bottom.
Yeah,
I think
there's an area down there.
Oh, nope, he's getting shot at. Never mind, I lied.
Don't die. Method, Rasmussen here, and Salty Springs. Look how many people are there. Now, this is near Stacks. Shout out to my boy Nick, who renamed... What is this called? What is this normally called? Containers. He's like, dude, containers takes way too long to say. Call it Stacks. Alliance Tomo's at Stacks. Information, boom, quick, easily digestible.
Do you just name everything into one-syllable things? Like, what's Tomato Temple called?
That's just Tomato Temple. I love Tomato Temple. It's always just going to be Tomato Temple.
It's every syllable it deserves. It deserves every ounce of effort that your mouth takes to say Tomato Temple.
That's right.
Here it is. Hanging out on the island, baby.
It's glorious. Look, there's even... You got
Alkin.
loot on the outside of the outskirts. Alkin is just... Takes time.
There's loot just laying about. That's what makes it a little stressful. It's just kind of laying about.
You know what I like, too? It's basically, this is the floor that's been beneath the water that's been raised up. So that you see, like, there's like boats, like a boat, like an old rusty boat, you got old rusty pipes.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Man, good job. People that make games beautiful. I guess it's technically my company.
Pavs's going to use most of his map to try and get up here.
Oh, the fort there.
He didn't realize that how high Pavs was. That actually didn't really help much.
Pavs from the Rift Raiders trying to secure this elimination.
Wants to get the push.
Dude, he's hunting him down. You see how quickly he was just like chasing him.
He's got to be careful though.
Did you see him? Oh, he's outside.
He's outside. He's outside.
Pavs onto his scheme.
He doesn't have a whole lot of ammo. I wonder what Alkin's got ammo-wise. And I know he probably knows he's at a health disadvantage right now. He's going to try and get bandage off?
Yeah,
heal up a little bit?
Just to heal off, get to 75. That's enough. Dude, the new safe zone is near Kevin. So we could potentially, if it moves toward the end, we could see a Kevin in.
I doubt it. This is the first zone, and it's barely on Kevin.
I know. I wanted to happen.
A man could dream. Let him dream.
Now if Lucky landed Epsilon King. Woo! Takes down Millennium Azrod there. You'll love to see it. And now he's by himself. He's got Lucky Land to himself, but he's got to rotate up as soon as he can. Even the likes of Junction, Flush Factory, Pleasant, Viking Village. There's players at the very edges here. And they need to start making these rotations, man. They got a minute before they have to start rotating before the storm starts to overtake everything. But Gref here. You know what I didn't know is Gref is amazing. He's a Spanish influencer. He's a big deal, man.
He hears it. He's covering his angles. He knows it under build above him.
Dude.
He feels pretty safe, but he's got Dav. Dave? Dav?
Dav.
Davi. He's going to push. Did he get it? No, he's so low. How low did he get Valiant?
I think this is smart. Just use the 4-4, regain high ground. Look at
oh, you got a friend. You got a friend. Oh, he likes you.
You got this, Gref. You got this. He's disengaging. I think this is... Oh.
He's just going to sit and listen?
Oh, dude, he only has 2 bullets in his SMG, and he's got 16 in his pistol. Oh, Grab. No way, he did.
He actually got the one
down with the pistol.
Get them both. Oh.
Dude, no way. Gref takes him down with the pistol. 16 bullets, and he finishes him off. No way. But now Dad was like, look, you're down to basically nothing. I'm going to clean this up. And, oh, wow. Mitro has joined the fray here on top of New Loot Lake, a.k.a. Kevin. This is not the guy you want. You do not want to be near Mitro right now. You're like, Mitro, please, just no. We were fighting here. Leave. You're too strong.
They're all still here. Alkin and Pavsy. Just been dancing around for a while here.
Honestly, I feel like the play is...
The good part about fighting here is you've got a real easy escape route.
Yes, that's literally what I was going to say. So just take Kevin, the Typhoon, and you leave.
Vato.
Dude.
That looked a little scary there. A little bit scary, but I don't think his opponent had anything that was amazing for close range. Didn't get any shots off of Vato at all, I don't think.
Man, Vato's been on fire every single game. I feel like we're just constantly cutting back to him, and he's just getting eliminations. He's got RPGs. He's just set. And now we're over to Tilted Towers. Look how many people. So if you're just tuning in, this is our
that's gotta feel good.
Replay or spectator mode.
The new suppressed AR.
And you get to see things. Like, for example, if you look at the top right, you can see there's additional players here. Pride hashtag Zytros, Arctics are here, and so is ads. There's still a ton of people, but look, back over to Tomo. He's engaged with Tixi, and he takes him down. That is going to be Tomo's first elimination of the game, especially against the likes of Tixi. He's probably feeling pretty good about it. He's like, okay. Teaksy, took him down.
He's got a small kit, but a good one.
Yeah.
Legendary AR, legendary double barrel.
That's all you need. Just one long range, one close range. Who needs heals nowadays?
Yeah. Who needs heals and shields?
Just don't take damage.
Before the broadcast, he said he doesn't even take shields because he feels like, you know what? I don't think I have to.
I don't think that I have to. And now we are over to Kororo. Mr. Kororo, exact. He's part of Lucky Llamas. He's engaged up top. Looks like there's another player here. It's just a 1v1. AM Peterby. Can he secure the mission? Okay, so he's doing all right as well with ammo count. He's got mats. Pretty good.
He knows he got a friend that has the high ground. Just watching around, listening. Gonna have to be careful from anyone peeking from a distance. You see someone on his mini-map. Archangel. He sees the build. I don't know if he's pushing towards it or just kind of happens to be hanging out around it.
I think.
Oh, he sees it.
Yeah,
right.
He's like, nah, I'm good.
So now Peterby knows. That's good. So Peterby now just has to play it safe. He's caught between two. He's not holed up. He's got enough mats to kind of deal with this fight right now. He doesn't have to push very far with the circle, but look at that. That is a gatekeeper if I've ever seen one.
Dude.
That guy's just posted up.
Yep.
Watch it.
He's just
that is the truest of gatekeepers.
Now, Sanity here. There's a trap placed down by Pride. Hashtag is closing in, man. He's kind of tunneling in for this elimination. He's like, look, I can just pick this guy off right now. I have access to his loot. But look, is that MZ? No, MZ's super far away. Okay, but now look, the storm has come in. It's overtaking this area. It's not going to tick for much. It's not too bad right now. When the storm closes, it's going to tick for more. And you just got to start making the rotations. Granted, he does have the med kit, so I feel like in theory he should just take this fight. It's like, I've got two modes of heal here. Why not? All in it. Yeah, look, see, going back. There you go, Sanity. Go back. Okay, you're just waiting. Okay, he's just buying something. Look, I've got heals, man. Come on, hashtag. Come on.
I mean, this is the gamble. He's hoping the hashtag doesn't have the heals, and hashtag might panic. Hashtag's just kind of hanging out. He doesn't want to get caught.
He does have heals.
Not a lot.
Not much. He's opting to go all the way around. I think.
Oh, and he's got it. But look what he's going to run into. He's got another friend up there.
Kevin? Is that you? Kevin?
Does he see him? I think he might see some movement out there. Might be a little difficult.
It's just, yeah, hey, look, you see him bouncing right there. It's Aragonist. Aragonist. It's like almost like Pocahontas. I don't know why that I equated those two things in my head.
I don't know why you did, because they're nothing alike.
Dude, I don't know what I'm doing.
Hashtag's going to heal as much as he can before he pushes in.
Dude, so the player that he walked away from, Sanity, is still in Tilted. You see him? He's the little yellow diamond.
Sanity really wanted that heal him.
Yeah, I think so. Aragon basically snuck around. He was like, look, I'm bailing. He made the clean getaway.
That's like a hyper gatekeeper. Like, I'm going to stay in the storm with you.
We're both going to tick down. And now Airbox, I think he sees Kinzel. I'm pretty certain. Maybe not. Nope, he did not. Okay.
He wanted those bandages. Can you snag him to the wall?
Put pressure on. Top shots, yeah.
Force him to make a little bit of a build. Still didn't get the bandages. He might come back for them later after this fight.
Now we are back, moving now toward Paradise Palms. Now keep in mind the new safe spot is up near Whaling. It's north of them. It's not that far away. But just look how many players. They bring the entire structure down. Zaipan goes down, though. He is shotgunned. And now look, immediately in the top right, you can see there's a blue diamond. It's Harmy. He is moving towards Wedged. He's trying to line up the shot. Can he?
No.
I don't.
Not yet.
Not yet.
He lost a little bit of shield, but he's still in a very healthy spot. He just wants to take it out. He wants to funnel him down, but he wasn't able to watch. I like the pressure in from, what'd you call him, Weshty?
Weshed.
Weshed. I don't know why you keep adding a T.
Weshty. I don't know.
There's a K.
I like the sound of it. It sounds cool.
And now has a... Oh, it did the same thing to him! 10 health left! 30 shields, 40 health effective. He needs to get the push. He needs to land a dirty shotgun shot right now. They see each other.
That was a clean floor placement there. He stopped and eats the bullets there.
Wesh, he's got no more rockets. Man, he'd love one right about now. That was a lot of build. He didn't know where he ended up, but now he knows. He can see him through it.
It's Harvey.
Knocked him off. Nicely done.
With a great fall. Now the loot is his, but he's like, look, I gotta go. He's not gonna outrun the storm. The storm is going to stay right like that far ahead of him this entire run.
And he had no meds, so it's gonna be dangerous. Was the elim worth it? I guess I'll find out later. Dominate with 4 eliminations. Looking for one more to get to the next threshold of 2 points.
Dusty Dogs, you're probably excited to see that your boy's got 4 eliminations. Don't forget to cheer him on. Now, Yzma's running, so I think Dominic probably knows that Yzma's bailed at this point, right? They were in this 1v1 for a little bit. Not too far from the storm, so he can take his time. But now we're over to City Driver. No eliminations. And he's in an engagement, dude. I mean, you feel like he's probably got to commit to something, right? He's probably got to try and find some sort of eliminations heading into this mid-game toward late game.
I like that repositioning, but I think Hermo was actually able to see the building as it happened. Is he on the wall? He might hit. He does. He wants to go for the edit. Nope. Nice to place ramp. He's going to try and get the high ground. Hermo now has to get the advantage here. Not in a great health position. So just looking for that one shotgun shot to bring him back even.
Now, you talked about this owning the wall thing, and this is kind of something we talk about kind of week to week. You want to bring it up for players that maybe don't know what it means?
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point most people have seen it, but it's... Oh, no!
City Driver.
Disgusting. Leaving the opening, trying to, I guess, pickaxe through the ramp, or shoot through the ramp, and just getting tagged through. So owning the wall, I mean, it's a term that I think everyone has heard at least once at this point, but just to reiterate, when you're in a very, very close quarters battle, there's a... Oh! There goes.
That's Kaz. He's down. Carnifex takes him out. No, wait. Kaz takes down Pride Hashtag. This is now Carnifex. We're over at him. Windstrike Sif and takes down Airwalks. Oh, my gosh. Sorry, so really quickly, you want to summarize?
Yeah, I mean, when you're in super close quarter combat and there's a wall between you and the person you're trying to eliminate, whoever has control of the wall, whoever's the one that placed it's the one that has editing power. That's called owning the wall. So whenever you're really, really close, you'll see people kind of pickaxe that wall and try and place theirs real quick. It's like, what's that slaps game? You know, where you put your hands on top of somebody and they try and slap it? It's like the build version of that.
It's the build version of slaps.
Okay. Oh, I got it. Nope, I got it.
No, I got it. Nope, now, all right. It's me. And now over to M11. Dude, look at the current score. So we saw Dominate. We saw him not too long ago. He gets eliminated. He's in 37th place.
He only gets the 1 point.
Yeah, he was so close to finding that next threshold to get the 2 points. Hey, 1 point is still a lot, right? We saw the scoreboard, so even though 1 point is enough to shift the entire scoreboard. But Archangel right behind him with 3 eliminations. So is Tinny. Tinny is still alive somewhere in this game, probably going to go on a tear. I mean, this guy is a monster. I'd love to check in with him shortly. But back to M11 representing Fortnite. Look, there's Tinny right now. He's engaged with Sif. He looks just to bail out Rizar now. Dude, Stax is seeing a lot of action.
It has.
And now the new safe zone. You're going to scare me with that. Don't do that. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's talking about the poppers, ladies and gentlemen. Got one of my hands ready.
I just looked down and there's one prepared. Oh, gosh. All right, Stax. There's a lot of players here. Now, the cool thing, if you're also new to Fortnite and you don't know, the storm closes in, right? Now, the closer you are to the safe zone, that means the more time you have, essentially. Mm-hmm. The storm closes in slower the closer you are to the circle, right? So if you're far from the circle, it's going to close really quick because it's trying to take over that whole area. But if you're really close to that safe zone, you have a lot more time. You have a little more breathing room. You can say, look, all right, yeah, I've got 57 seconds. I mean, take a look at it, right? You got all that. Look how slow the storm is moving right now. It's so slow. So slow.
At that point, you just kind of forget about it, you know?
Yeah, you're like, I got an extra minute.
Just taps you on the shoulder. By the way, I'm coming. Hello?
Hey, you got it. Hey, hello.
Hello, I'm still coming.
Start making your way over.
And I'm hurting.
It's this late in the game. Oh, yeah. It's starting to tick for a lot of damage. But Tomato Temple, my favorite place.
You also see how, I mean, people get in so many fights in solos. How many players have we gone through that have no meds? Most of them.
Yeah.
So often. You're just kind of running around with maybe a couple of minis and no meds.
Now, I wonder if that's because they haven't found meds. Maybe they've opted to just not take the meds. Maybe they're even hoping like, hey, I hope to get in a fight with someone, and if I can eliminate them, they'll have the meds. So that's probably fine.
I'd like to hope they're not opting to not take meds. I'd like to hope not. I mean, I guess it really depends. I mean, there's so much shield on Fate 2, I can see him not taking meds.
That's fair.
He's got enough shield. I could maybe see that.
3 half shields. Goodness. This is Fly Tinny, though. This guy, man. I'm a Tinny fan. I'll be honest with you. I think he's a phenomenal player. He plays very smart, very methodically.
Is he? Oh my God, look at that. Do you see what he's doing? He's trying to draw on fire.
He's not even, I mean, these are things that people don't really consider. It's like, let me just shoot occasionally, and then maybe someone's like, oh, shots? Hello?
Surprise RPG! What are you gonna do?
And look, Tinny is trying to third-party this. He's not able to, though, but 2 finds the elimination.
Tinny's got 2 rockets left. Is he going to use it for this fight? He is.
I think so. I think we'll just full send. Look, he saw the player down below. They picked up the loot. And now Tinny trying to clean up, but Fatu is over there as well.
Brazar took that instead, I think.
Yeah, now he just makes his way up. Look at all the loot here.
Tinny could have gotten 2 more elims. Could have put him at the 2-point threshold.
Oh my gosh, he does have 3 eliminations. Oh, a huge shot comes out there. It's okay though. Tinny's just very patiently.
I love this hop. And look at the jumps. Look at the hops.
Wow.
Didn't even build, just kept jumping. That is knowing the hitbox threshold right there. Oh my God.
Citros though with the RPG.
How much loot can you stack in one area?
Dude, look at the kill feed. Vato exploded someone. Again, Vato, man. He keeps finding these splodes and he's just taking players down. We're now down to 28 players left in the lobby. We're near Wailing Woods. So players are going to start making their way.
This fight was so good.
Do you see that? He just like perfectly. Oh, wow.
I want to know what possessed him. I guess he knew that if he was up against that wall, it would have been really tough for Tinny to try and push him, so he didn't bother building a ramp because then it would have exposed himself fully, right? There's nowhere he could have hit on that ramp. I thought it was wild. His reaction was not to build at all.
It was just,
to hop. I'm just going to keep hopping and shopping. Shopping for your health.
Shopping for your health.
There's a sale. 100% off.
All right, look, you're gonna break me. I'm like borderline broken right now. Shopping for your health. It's what would the discount be?
100%. Well, if you win. If you lose, turns out it was twice the price.
It was twice the price. Not enough. Carnifex though, dude, look where everyone. So right now everyone's pretty evenly spaced out, right? You got a few players that are probably on top of each other right now, but this new safe zone. Okay, all right, let's talk about this. New safe zone is in back toward Wailing. That means players have to fight against trees. Carpet, have you ever tried fighting a tree line?
I tried to fight a tree once.
Did it work?
No, a lot of splinters and a lot of tears.
Oh my gosh. Well, that's pretty much what's going to happen here. All right, the trees, especially in Wailing Woods, if you try to build into them, they kind of, you could build into trees, sure, but they have like the shrubbery and stuff like that, so you can only build so high before you lose track of where you are, other players, so it's really going to constrict and prohibit kind of like the building pattern, right? It's going to keep people down low. Unless someone gets cheeky. They're like, hey, look, I'm gonna walk around, hop along the tops of these trees.
The tree line.
The tree line. And Razor, look, Razor, the guy coming in, he won the first game with the Royale Flush. He's still alive in this game. Now, no eliminations.
He has struggled.
Okay.
He has struggled since that first match, but I guess it really doesn't matter. He gave himself such an advantage in points that he can just kind of hang out and do his thing. He hasn't gotten a point since then, and he's sitting at 0 elims right now. Carnifex knows he's got a flatmate.
Razor goes down to Mexify. Just keeping, I mean, they just continue to shut down Razor, keeping him from gaining more momentum. Severin goes down. We're now down to 23 players. Or Severin, rather, eliminates Wetch there. G10's Talo, look at how many players. So again, we talked about it. This is why people are kind of building more down toward the floor. You have to wipe out some of these trees to be able to build up higher, which is both good and bad. I guess trees, though, they offer free materials, though.
They do. I mean, not free. You have to,
you gotta spend some time.
Yeah.
Time
Blood, sweat, and tears.
Blood, sweat, and tears. Mexify was the one.
Oh, he's in a real bad spot. Yep. Oh, doesn't matter. The sacrifice. Sanity said, I don't have any of that left.
Dude, look at Sanity's health bar right now.
No, that's not Sanity. Sanity just elimed.
Oh, I'm see. Sky Art, though.
This
is Sky Art. 20 players. Look, he's got 1 RPG. 2 bullets in his silenced AR. 24 in the burst and 39 slugs.
And he's running out of mats.
He's very quickly running out of mats.
At this point, it's full Rambo. It's full Rambo. You've got only 1 elim. So you're 2 elims away from a point. You go for placement. A stray anything will take you out. Legitimately. Someone looks too hard in your direction. Fall on the ground.
The fall would be, if you fall from 3 stories, you're going to take just enough to eliminate you. Zytros with 4 eliminations. Carpet, 1 more means he meets that secondary threshold. Look at the new safe zone. Look how far away. You've got to go up the mountain. Shoot up.
I like this.
He's making the smart moves.
Ooh, be careful of that guy up high.
He's looking to potentially cut off that player, maybe.
That player's looking to cut him off. Nice build. Got right on top of him. No more height advantage.
He's going to drink the hash. Okay, so he hasn't dipped into his health, which is good.
Yeah.
But now Dalo here is an engagement. Looks like Severin exploded Zytros. Dalo desperately looking for builds. But Ketcher there takes down Dalo. Yzma shotguns a player there. It was Sky. Crabble takes down Boyer. Gotaga eliminates Crabble. Severin takes down Skyart. We're now at 12 players.
Marky.
Carpet, there's so much happening.
Chewed up. Chewed up had to use the bounce or the jump pad to get in there.
Goes down to Simbek, who's now gonna fall. Ooh. Wait,
he's got a lot of
he's stuck in the storm. Someone boxed him in?
I can't tell if he boxed himself or someone boxed him.
Oh, I don't know.
He may have been trying to protect from underneath him and accidentally boxed himself in, and that's why he still had his editing it. I don't know.
That was unbelievable. 9 players left in the game. We're at with
Just make him use his mats. He's on metal. So you know he could be running out. Marky, he doesn't have a whole lot. He's going to drop down. He doesn't want to waste all of it. He sees a med kit. Nicely done.
That's what you like to see. You're like, yeah, I'll take that. You want to go to a heal off? I've got a med kit, so let's do it.
No, don't go to a heal off.
You're right. You hate to see heal offs.
Oh, almost got the build on top. Look at them go. This is so many mats. This is everything. You're running out. Now you're going to... Oh, my. What are you doing?
Ooh,
he knows it.
Like
he knows he's got to bail. He just realized. He's like, oh, 19. I've got 19 brick.
Yzma, on the other hand, he's got mats for days. 900 metal. He's ready for the late game. Sackener is here as well. Builds are okay. 170. That's quickly dropping, though. He keeps building. He needs to heal, dude. He's got 14 effective HP right now. Storm ticks for 10. You don't want to be anywhere near the storm wall.
6 people left. Marky's got no more mats, and he's going to pay the price.
M11 with the explode there from down low. 5 players left in the game.
M11's got 39 wood to his name. Yeah, you go on. Go. He's looking for mats. I got bad news.
There's nothing.
You're not going to find any.
He's got the medkit, though. He's got to use it, man. You've got to just heal off and be in the best spot possible.
Oh, this is a great place for him to be. M11 just goes down to his shotgun. Sackener took him out.
Blood is still up high here. 4 players left. We got the likes of Blood.
Well, they both wanted that medkit so bad and he lost it. Blood didn't get the medkit.
It was just stolen away from right in front of it. He thinks there's a player there. Oh, he goes back for the materials and the extra ammo.
It wasn't much. I mean, at this point, that is the saddest thing. You eliminate somebody like, it's okay, I'll get his mats, and then it's like 30.
Yeah, it's not much. And now look, that's it. He's out of builds. He's on the high ground. And this is where you just basically need to start making edits, dude. You need to basically find these little nook and crannies you can edit straight down through.
I don't think he owns that much.
He doesn't own the ceiling there. He owns just the ramp. Yzma is able to top up everything. They stole the med kit away. Sackener down low. Pavsy in the mid ground there.
Bloods has nothing there. He goes.
Oh, this is very smart from Sackener. If he can just take down these structures very carefully, methodically. Yzma, okay, he's not high enough to take fall damage. This is okay.
Yzma's got to be so... Oh, yeah. He's got no more builds, no more meds. He's going to fall.
No, wait,
what just happened?
Yzma shotguns Pavsy, but then Sackener immediately takes him down with the rifle. It all happened in the blink of an eye. If you blinked, you missed it. I blinked. Look at that. There you go.
Look at
Sackener.
That. Hello.
Hello. Hello, it is I.
Hello to point.
It is I, Sackener.
That's going to be 3 points for the victory.
So look, it all happened so fast. He fires the RPG. They both come down. No way. Yzma was literally on Sackener's right. Sackener's sitting there. Yzma drops down and is like, boom. Wait, there's someone else? Oh. Wow.
Now here's the tough part, right? You have the high ground, you know everyone's below you. You have the low ground, you know everyone's above you. Once you're in the middle is when things get real dangerous. That's when you don't know who's going to either try and approach you, start using explodes on you. If you've got explodes, just go low.
Yeah.
Because you can't use explodes from up high. You will actually just kill yourself. You will literally just eliminate yourself. That's it. There's legitimately no point. So you might as well, if I've got plenty, if I got a bunch of rockets and RPG, I'm taking low ground at the end.
Because bring everyone down to you.
I just go, and everyone, that horrifying sound, everyone starts to get PTSD. They're like, oh God.
Oh no.
And how many players didn't have mats, Zeke?
Just way too many players, man.
How many players didn't have mats?
It was 2.
And here's the other side of the argument, right? To be my own devil's advocate. It's because at the end, there's so much going on, you have no choice but to use just about all your mats until that final fight, especially with the circle moving, right? That forces people to use mats. But again, it's that if it comes down to you having 60 more than your opponent,
So now,
would you rather 60 or 0? I mean, you know. So if just that little bit of efficiency towards that last circle, at that point you might not have as much as you want.
Right.
You don't have 3,000 mats. I'm so sorry.
But 60 is better than 0.
Yeah.
And that was definitely a defining factor there. Let's take a look at the replay. The replay is coming in from game number, is this 3? This is 4?
This is 4.
Game 4? Dude, these games
4.
are just going by so fast, non-stop, action-packed, and I mean, wow, I just couldn't have, that was a crazy ending. I mean, it wasn't as crazy as Razor, right? Razor in game 1 drops the Royale flush.
Immediately. We haven't seen one since. We have not.
We got really close at one point.
You gotta have a dang good mid game, early mid game. Like that's where you have to get your like 4 to 5 elims.
Yeah.
And then at the end,
you pick off the last 2.
You pick off last 2, 3 people.
Just an awesome set of games. That means we have 2 more left to play. On top of that, we should talk about before going to break, we should probably talk about the standings coming out of match 3. And there you see Sakiner gets himself the victory royale. Now, I don't know how many, I couldn't see how many eliminations he had there. But just look at this. Again,
2.
They both drop down. And then look at
elims.
That. He turns to Yzma. 2 elims. So he didn't get the points from eliminations then. He only got the 3 from the victory royale. But dude, we saw the scoreboard. We know that even 1 point makes a huge difference. With that in mind, let's take a look at the standings coming out of game number 3. So this was coming out of the last game. Razor, again, still on top. That Royale flush, man.
He has not gotten a point since game 1.
He is not. But those 8 points has been enough to hold a commanding lead in the first 4 games. Now, keep in mind, we still have 2 games left to play. And if there's anything the Skirmish series has taught us, it is not over until it's over. But again, taking a look, we see the likes of Tomo and Maestro yet again in top 3. And now look, now Thorbin is in that 20th spot. Windwalker has moved up. But again, dude, look at how many ones. If any of these players find themselves 1 more point, 3 eliminations, even just placing top 5, that means they have 2. Yes, dude, that's how close it is. And again, we've got 2 games left to play. It's not going to be over until it's over. If any of those players, if anyone with 0 points drops a Royale flush, they're going to be like, hey, Razor, you're up here? Hey,
you're tied for first. But that means 7+ elims and a victory royale. A lot has to go your way, and also you have to play incredibly well. We've seen him struggle since then. He hasn't gotten a point since, which means he hasn't gotten 3 elims or even placed it into the top 5. Right. I mean, that's way harder than 3 elims, I think. But either way, I mean, it's still been obviously a difficult battle for him. He played incredibly well. But I'm not going to make any statements here, mostly just to kind of food for thought. How many times have we seen players with low ground so far today take the victories?
That's, we're on game 4? It's
I can't
50%.
remember.
I believe it is 2.
I think 2 of the 4, low ground has had it. And obviously the meta is going to constantly change. People improve. Everything's going to change, whether you change items, whether you're vaulting items or not, right? People are going to improve in certain ways and find new ways to play the game. I mean, just look at build battles in week 5 of when Fortnite came out.
Right. Versus
now look at build battles now, right? Obviously,
very different.
Nothing's changed crazy about how builds work. Everyone's just gotten incredibly efficient at knowing how to edit, knowing how to do things. So maybe we'll look back by the end of the day, we'll see how many low and high ground victories we had, because right now I think we're looking at 50-50.
Yeah, so far. We still have 2 games left to play.
And the player that won at the bottom both is because people fell down on top of them because there's no more mats.
You'll love to see it.
Mat efficiency.
Mat
Theme of the day.
efficiency.
Theme
Tip
of the
day. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to hit us with that hashtag False Skirmish. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know you're enjoying the games. And don't forget to send Findable Carpet some love, because, man, he's amazing. I love him so much. Also, he hasn't done a popper in a little bit, and I'm kind of disappointed in him.
It's because now you're going to get conditioned.
Ooh, it's a mind game.
Now you think you're safe.
You're going to scare me with him. Please don't do that.
Idea.
But with that, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a break. Stay beautiful, and we will see you in 5 minutes. See you then. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to week 2 of the Fall Skirmish. I'm Zeke. This is Findable Carpet. There it is.
There it is.
If you missed it, there it is.
I have an unlimited supply of these.
Actually, it's...
And I'm still not tired of popping them.
Okay.
I've learned the one-handed technique. You know, you wrap it around one finger. It's pretty good, and you hold it. So now I only need one hand. It's pretty great.
That's actually impressive.
What a useless skill that I've learned for just today.
Just today.
An absolutely useless skill.
You know what else? It's not useless, actually.
What?
Is the standings coming out of the 4th game we just had. So, again, Razor at the top, still with the 8 points. Keep in mind, he's been shut down pretty much every game since the first game.
I wonder if he wanted to have the username Razor or Razoro, and they were all taken, and he's like, nah, just add a bunch of letters.
Just Razoro. Sakaner Tomo, 2nd and 3rd. Mitro has been bumped down to 4th place, and Poverty is now in 5th. Hopping over to the 2nd page now, keep in mind, top 20 receiving some of that prize. Dan Hizzle currently. And again, now we start to see some of those 2s kind of make their way down. So again, man, every single point matters. So even just finding those 3 eliminations, especially if there's someone sitting here with 1 point, that's enough to at least put you in the 19th spot.
I mean, if you have that 1 point, then you just go on a tear, 7 elims. You've now got 4 points. You're pretty much up in the top 8. Yeah. Given, however, everyone else performs prior to that, right? Having the points early on gives you that little bit of leeway, obviously. I mean, you see Razor literally hasn't gotten a point since game 1. Again, I'm not saying he's bad, but obviously this is a tough one. And he still isn't first because he did that well game 1. 7 elims, victory royale, that's all you need.
Royale flush. For you guys at home, what do you think? Hit us with that hashtag Fall Skirmish. Don't forget, we love having a conversation with you guys. We love having to hear what you have to say. Also, rep your favorite clubs. Now, I asked you to pick a club. So it's game 4. Actually, we're now at game 5.
You have to pick one.
You have to pick one. So if you've picked one and you haven't before, you need to tweet at us and say, Zeke, hashtag Fall Skirmish, this is my club, hashtag the club here. And then you rep it for the rest of the skirmish. But here we go. Battle Bus is
I'm going to remember every single person that tells me what their club is. I'll remember. And I'll bring it up again.
I hope to meet them 30 years down the road and be like, hey, so-and-so, I remember when you picked... Why am I giving myself like an old man voice? Hey there.
Oh, yeah.
I remember
by then Rift Raiders.
Lucky landing. Lucky llamas. Battle Bus, dude, it's bumping in there, but here we go. Game number 5. These are the last 2 games for EU, and then don't worry, we've got 6 games coming at you later today from NA.
They're coming at you whether you want to or not. They're going to catch you off guard. You'll be in your living room. Bam! 6 games in North America. Coming at you.
You need to be here for those as well, because not only do EU perform, but NA also show up and slay out, so definitely tune in later for those. And don't forget, we should have standings for where the clubs are at going into then, so don't forget to root for your favorite club, rep them hard. But here we are.
Tilted Towers, still going to have a lot of friends. 6
Dude,
again.
Look at that. Look at that.
Seems to be the number.
Yeah, actually, you're right. I feel like most of those players have probably just kind of chosen and gone back to the same place, which is Tilted for them anyway.
We've also been told of the phrase Kevin's Kingdom.
That's right.
Island,
someone tweeted at me and said, look, Zeke, call it Kevin's Kingdom. It's Kevin's Kingdom. That's what we're calling it. Kevin's Kingdom. That actually sounds incredible.
3 or 4 people went up to try and land on the island. 2 realized they were a little bit late, so they just took the little vortex out of there.
They said, you know what?
Tomo,
I can reposition.
Tomo and Stacks.
Over to Sakaner. Wait, there's someone else
They
here.
both landed at a random house in the middle of nowhere.
Now the question is, what weapon does the other person have?
Whatever it is that hurt him earlier. The Sakaner.
Oh
my God!
Tomo! Okay, all right. Tomo, looks slow down.
Yeah,
okay.
You got hit for 5 health.
Wow, I'm not prepared to see this, Tomo. You need to slow. You're too good. Slow down.
That's a pretty decent distance pump elim.
Yeah, that was really, really good. But now look, there's someone else here at Stacks. And the question is, does he know that? Because he's kind of making his way on the outskirts around it.
I imagine he must only... I mean, so you notice he's keeping all the rocks between him and Stacks to make sure that no one can take pot shots. But also when you're landing, I think a lot of these competitive players have a pretty good awareness of how many people are landing where they are. I'd imagine he'd be aware of it.
Hula. XD face. J Bist. Just above him, and Isma is actually in the houses not too far away. But now we are over to what I like to call Pueblo. We've got Lothar engaging a player. It is Gotaga. This is a match I'm actually very excited to see. I really like Lothar. I've actually talked with him offline. Super awesome dude.
You lost him. You lost him a little bit.
Did he? Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, he thought he had him. He thought he figured him out. He was going to get the drop on him. But Gotaga actually went inside of the building. Now he's supposed to trap.
Now he knows. He's like, okay, well, he knows Gotaga's down below, right?
I like that. It stops Lothar from wanting to just confidently push in. But they both... Oh, no. Lothar's got him. Gotaga lost him. Now he knows.
Gotaga's dropped really low. And look at that. The pressure
he got
applied.
another hit.
Now here's the thing. Gotaga has enough time here to start with the shield blast.
Oh, nicely done. Can he get the Elim?
He does. But at great cost. 23 HP left. A chug. Oh, never mind. He's got a chug.
No, he's fine. Woo. He's fine. He's cool with that engage. Here's a replay of Rasmussen. Oh, jeez.
Wow.
You want to just hug my barrel really quick? Just walking right into him.
Wow. And this is one from Sakiner here. He manages to take down the player there.
10 health left on him. He thought he had some more time. You saw him trying a third-person peek down those stairs. All of a sudden, somebody just came running up.
And now we're over to Augustin.
He's got the high ground in this fight. Some mats. He'll be able to get... I mean, you're not going to be using a lot in this fight. You're going to be using the house to your advantage.
There's a lot of natural cover in that.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of the mats right now are just used to, again, own that wall between you and someone else. Is he going to bother looting it? I don't think so.
I think he might have.
He might have. Oh, I think he did, yeah.
All right. Now, Windwalker trying to find him. So now, it's smart that he disengaged there. He saw that the enemy placed the wall, and he's like, nope, you can edit that. I'm going to bail.
This one is just some sort of, like, double cat and mouse. You're both poking, peeking. Where are you? Oh, nope, that's yours. All right, I'm out. Again, so much natural cover from this house. You can just break line of sight so quickly. Oh, he's actually going to engage, gets a couple shots. He puts so much damage onto him. Windwalker ends up winning it. Using only enough mats to get the high ground in that final push.
That was enough, but now we're over at Herma, who's engaged with Reflection. One shot.
He lost it!
Reflection cracks back, and he's going to be rewarded with a chug.
He had a rift to go. No matter how far out of the circle they are right now, he's feeling saucy.
He's like, all right, look, I'm going to top off. I got this rift to go. I've got all the extra loot, the extra ammo, the silence AR. Well, I already have one of those, so I don't even need that.
2 for safe measure.
And look, this is Razor. This is Guy. Look, now he starts the game exactly the way he wants to start the game, right? He's got 2 eliminations. Keep in mind, he's been shut down this entire time, especially after that first massive bomb he drops in game 1. Now he needs 1 more elimination. If he can get 1 more, that was going to put him at 9 points and keep him ahead of the pack. But Daedra right behind him with 2 eliminations. So does Reflection and Harmy. A lot of 1s across this board as well. So we should be expecting some action coming out pretty soon. And now we're over to Mr. Kororo at Fatal Fields. He's engaged with 1 player, and there's someone close by. Can't tell who that is just yet. So this is... Okay, so it's Archangel. So I guess Archangel's actually been coming here probably most of the games, because we always see him near Fatal. And you got Royal as well. They're all just very patient right now. Look, they're even crouch walking. They're like, shh, yeah. Can you hear me? Yeah.
No. The slats? I don't know if he knows he's down there. I mean, he knows he's down there, but... Yeah,
look, Archangel's like, nah, I'm out of here. I'm going to just go over here.
They don't have very far to go, so they might try and hold on this.
Someone just rifted. Now, I wonder... We just saw a player eliminate someone, and they had that rift to go. That was Reflection. He took down a player, so that might have been him.
Yeah.
But Mr. Crow, again, I mean, Mr. Crow is not even moving. He's like, I'm just going to crouch walk everywhere. I'm going to make as little noise as possible. Back over at Tilted. Look how many players are still left alive here. We got 7 Carnifex here. Can he go for the shot? It was so close.
I love that. Trying to use the advantage of the fact that as the wall's building, you can see through it, knowing that his opponent is actually trying to take the wall down, and he just waits till the wall gets dropped to take the shot at his head. That was beautiful.
Did you see that? I believe Archangel... Oh, that's a trap! Archangel eliminates Royal with the traps there. Wow, and now look. Immediately, Mr. Crow dives in with that grappler. He hasn't managed to find the elimination yet, but he does hurt Archangel, puts him on the back foot. I like that he used that grappler offensively. He's like, okay, look, I know you're over there, I'm over here. I'm not going to build over to you, I'm just going to grapple over to you and just like catch you off guard.
And here comes the storm. The catalyst to this fight.
Archangel. Okay, so Archangel's got the minis. All right, he's going to top off. And now Mr. Glory, I mean, I feel like Mr. Glory should try to capitalize on that, right? He cracks this player here, and then he's just like, all right, well, I'm just going to wait. And now Archangel's like, I mean, okay, I'll farm extra mats. I'll top off the minis.
I'll leave.
Yeah, I'm just going to bail. Like, I think he just waited a little too long.
He was trying to play it safe, hoping that the player underneath him would maybe just kind of blindly walk out or panic and try and leave the storm if he was low on health. Again, he never got to see the white, so he has no idea how low that player was on health from the previous engagement. He knew he had shields at least.
This is Dalo from Fortnite. He also has a grappler. And they're here at Yonder Yard, and this is back over to Archangel. So now they're closing in on each other.
Oh, Mr. Carrero gets the elimination.
Wow. And now, so the question is, okay, he's got the grappler, so he'll be able to get out of this very quickly.
But he's got nothing to top off after that.
Yeah, man. So look, Poverty just bails. Dalo's like certain that there's someone here. What's cool is at Yonder Yard, you're near the club, right? And the club is making all this noise, it's bumping. So it's actually like masking a lot of the noise players make.
Yeah, he's got no idea.
Yeah, Poverty just left, and he's probably still like, oh, he's somewhere here. I know he's here. But Poppy's like, nah, dog, I'm over here. I'm farming this tree.
Which
like,
is great.
I've left.
Because now Dalo's going to be extra paranoid from a side he doesn't have to be paranoid from. So now he's going to be thinking that he has to pinch from both sides, and then he's got to build from both sides, so he's going to use a lot more mats if he does end up engaging with him.
And look at that.
He's just gone. He's just gone. He was too busy looking behind him, didn't know Poverty, and snuck out. Sneaky, sneaky.
And now look at all this loot that is now his. He can even upgrade to the pump. Even the grappler is a nice upgrade. And now we're over and look at this. You got Daedra, King One Skix, Ryzar, and Evil One all duking it out right now. Near tilted. A huge hit on King One Skix. Now the question is, what does he do? He's got no heals. He's got mats, which is good.
Gone. He's gone. This is just a build. He's just dumping all his mats so no one can get him. If you use as many as possible, no one can get them. He gets eliminated. Daedra.
Man, they just still got RPGs. Rift on the go as well. The silenced AR.
And the max. He is kidded.
So remember, look at this.
He just used the tree. I love it. I love it. And that was the play. Dalo had no idea Poverty had snuck out. He still thought he had to worry from behind him. Using the tree to his advantage, right, instead of building, so he didn't know that he was out there.
Oh, Tomo looking to engage his player, but SkyArt with the high ground hops overhead. And now, look, man, the storm is pretty much going to start moving. We got to go. You're moving against the storm. You got to get to safe zone as quickly as possible. We're north side over by Kevin's Kingdom. That's right. That's the now word we're going to start calling
newly
it.
dubbed.
Newly crowned, if you will. This is Gref alive near the circle. Now, I believe there's someone down below him. But checking out the current leaderboard, Poverty with 3 eliminations. So do Zypan and Hashtag. So they've got 1 point on the board, and there's a lot of players with 2 eliminations. They're super close to meeting that next threshold. These are the current players eliminated. Dan Hizzle's down. Tixie is down as well. Just to name a few. Jay Bizd is down. There's a lot of people that have already been eliminated. We're down to 42 left. I almost wish... Oh, Mitro is currently engaged with Sky! And it looks like Mitro has Sky on the back foot a little bit here. He's only got the compact SMG and a pump action shotgun.
I wonder if he's going to want to play close range or far range.
Probably far range, you know. Just get as far away as possible. No first shot on the SMG.
Go for the world record pump or distant pump action elimination.
Yeah. That's what I would do. Look, Popsy is up top and Kevin's
How long has
Kingdom.
Popsy been? Someone has been up there, I think, the entire time.
Jetpacks is currently up there right now. He's going. Look, Mitro is also looking to use this. So what's cool is you can use this. We talked about it earlier. You can either use this to disengage. You can use it to rotate. There's so many options available to you if you decide to opt into Kevin's love. But Blood, he's here at the very edge of the circle near Yonder Yard. And now we get the new safe zone again. Carpet. We are moving toward Kevin.
Kevin and Loot Lake.
Ooh, it's Evil One. It's Evil One versus Blood here. And I mean, look, Blood's got 4 minutes. He's got a half shield. He's got AR, close range, the heavy shotgun as well.
But also, other people.
Other people as well. I mean, I think... Okay,
he lost a little bit of shield. He just wants to top off.
Ooh, okay, he's going to use that. I was like, I would not use the mini for 6 shield. Not right now. It's not that late in the game yet. So I think he doesn't know exactly where Evil One is. He's just like, look, I need to disengage. I need to drop down.
Yeah, he had to stop paying attention a little bit too long, especially once he started getting shot from a distance.
Evil One
got a little tunnel. Some people were able to take advantage.
Oh gosh, Fatu takes a big shot from behind. He's just looking to build and disengage the fight. Oh my gosh, dude, we've seen so many traps placed. And that's, look, it's reflection. He's like, hello, Fatu, I'd like to engage you in combat. Can we fight this out?
Push out. I love that decision. They thought they were going to get in a little wall off. And he just figured in the middle of this, I'm just going to take you out. I'm just going to push through this.
On top of that, has enough time to recover. And now he's engaged with Harmy. Dude, there's so many people in Tilted Towers here. There's even people looking at the top right. You can see people making their way through right now. This is not... you don't want to find Tilted, man. Not at this point, because there's just so many nooks and crannies for people to hide in. But Harmy's making it work. Fatu is making it work. Look, he's going to top himself off. He's like, I've got the minis. I've got the half shield. I'm ready to engage.
He hears his friend.
Oh, you see that? He immediately checks that wall for a trap. Very smart of Harmy. Because he would have literally opened that, walked in, tried to, pickaxe that wall, taken a bunch of damage, and then Fatu's like, I'm going to edit the wall. Here's a shotgun. Thanks for the elimination.
Did he get it? No, he didn't.
Keeping up the pressure.
Wants to push through. He keeps up the pressure. Does he get the shots? He does! Only lose a little bit of health.
Wow.
He's got the shields to recover from this fight. But he has so many people to go through. You see how many people in Tilted... What is that? 9 people in Tilted Towers right now?
Just about.
7 people and 4 on the outside.
Carnifex with no HP trying to go for a double barrel play here. He's got no elimination. If he can find someone that's got like any kind of mats, even healing would be great right now. But everyone is inside Tilted Towers. Just there's so many people. 35 left, Carpet. I mean, I am just ready for us to start moving over to Kevin. Zone, could you close a little bit faster? Start pushing people to Kevin. We got to meet the kingdom, okay?
So many fights feel like they can be predetermined because people just don't have the meds for it. And obviously, we know they can be difficult to find. But, I mean, picking and choosing your fights, sometimes you can't even pick and choose. People just show up and start to try and take you out. It gets so tough when there's this many people all fending for themselves. Meds get used as well halfway through fights. Just trying to take a hashtag. Goes down to Harmy. Yes, Harmy will be the one to get the elim.
That was a nice little elimination there, but look, Carnifex is on the other side of the wall here.
And he's got 34 health and nothing to help him. But there's a trap.
He's just going to disengage. He's like, I'm going to bail in this situation. The question is, does Harmy know there's a trap? Okay, look, so he looks like he shot the wall out. So he's aware of the trap. Dude, he's still stacked. 6 minis and a half shield. Look at the ammo count. And even the mats, 699. Are you crazy? If Harmy goes down right now, this is going to be brutal. Is that so
essentially, will he tunnel to get this elim? He's got 5 eliminations already, so he's hit the threshold. He needs 2 more to get 3 points. He's got 2 right now in the belt.
Ooh,
does he get it? He does. He took a lot of damage, but he's got enough shield to heal up. At least the shields.
The good thing is, it did not hit his effective health pool, right? It only took away his shield, so he can use the minis, top off, half shield, back to 100 shield, which is good. He does need to find healing. It's very important. Can't speak today, ladies and
poignant.
And
it's very poignant.
Very poignant. No, we moved away from Kevin's kingdom. Oh. Well, I guess on the plus side, you get to watch people rotate away from Loot Lake, so that's kind of cool. But now the tough spot is that this circle will have some of Loot Lake, so players will basically have to decide: do they want to navigate in water? Yes or no?
The answer's no.
The answer is always
that's not a yes or no.
Yeah, you do not want to do it. It's a very tough spot to be in because water slows you down. And there's actually like a layer below. So like if you try to build a floor...
Honest, he's going for the...
Dude, watch the rotation.
For the vortex. Check it out.
So here's the thing. You can hop in and you can fly, but keep in mind, like there's other people around you, right? So they can watch you do this. Now, it looks like he's going to get away with this pretty cleanly. Yeah.
For now.
For now. And now you decide, like, where do I want to rotate to, right? Honestly, I feel like he should just land it up top on Rasmussen.
He's just going to immediately push in on Tinny. I think this is here.
Now he just fortifies, just building up, securing his location.
He's got shields and heals.
And Harmy still alive here. He does have 6 eliminations. Don't forget. That was that elimination he got not too long ago. One more puts him at that next threshold. That's going to be 3 points hitting the board for Harmy. I mean, dude, that's going to be a lot of points. We even saw a lot of players like with 2 points were upwards of like top 13, I believe. So just being able to drop 3, it's going to be game-changing.
26 players remain.
Oh, dude, I wish it had gone back toward. Can you imagine?
It still can.
Still, I guess it can. It could go north. But Boyer, Sakiner, Isma, and Crabble all in a very little confined space here near each other. No one's making a move. Everyone's like, all right, hey, I respect you. Let's not even gonna look at you. Just we gotta rotate, right? Just you first. Come on.
No, you first.
No, you first.
No, I promise I won't get you in the back. I promise.
Why would I shoot you in the back? There's no. What benefit do I have there?
There's no advantage to me getting another elimination because you're running away.
None at all. Look at this dude. None of them. Sakiner hasn't moved. Crabble's still crouch walking. Boyer's just chilling out. Isma's the only brave one right now. He's like, hey, look, let me just look out. Is there anyone there? I've got the sniper out. Heavy sniper, guys.
So essentially, when all 3 of those players start to run out at the same time, Boyer, it might be a feast for him. He's just going to see. He's like the third-party king, if that goes his favor. You see Harmy in the middle. A lot of explodes. A lot of mats used. Look at that tower SSK's made. What on earth?
Even Vato is still here. Look at that.
The grappler,
left
hey.
and right. Dude, that grappler, man. Love to see. Whoa, that was very close.
I got so excited.
I thought we were about to see a quick scope there. Very, very close shot. Boyer shotguns Crabble. We see a resolution there, but Isma from Fortnite making a rotation out. And again, man, you don't want to build on water. You don't want to move on water. The thing is, too, as well, is like typically if you build a floor, you can just build it on the ground itself. If you try to build a floor in the loot or in Loot Lake, you have to build down an additional level. So you have to basically like place a ramp, then you can build a floor, and then you can build whatever else you need on top of it. So it's basically expunging more mass you just don't want to be wasting, man.
Using every second he has to build up shields before he gets to this next safe spot. Running out of mats. Look at his metal. It is down the drain. He has dumped it on the ground. He's thrown it away, and that's it.
No
is that
more
going to be
mats.
the end? Now he has to drop down. He has to use everyone else's mats for protection now.
We're down to 19 players.
Oh, we had no item power! Did he go down? I think he barely survived. I didn't see him on the...
That scared me.
Yeah, I didn't see him on the feed. There he is. No, he goes down now.
He goes down. M11. I was not expecting... He literally, like, crouches behind a corner and someone's waiting for it. M11's like, here's the edit. I'm here. You wasted your mats. You made a mistake.
Here's M11.
Here's M11.
That flows real well.
It does, actually.
Harmy having the game potentially of his life. 60 limbs for him.
Can you imagine?
He just wants that one more.
He just wants the one.
He wants at least the one.
And then he plays for Victory Royale. That's it. You're like, I've got the first set of that I need for the Royale flush.
Daedra wreaking havoc from up high. He's going to have to use a lot of mats for this. Look at him go. Here they go. Oh, I like this. He's dropping down a little bit because he knows it's a dangerous spot. Nope. Right back up. He's got somebody with him. He's got a friend.
I feel like they're so high in the sky, they can't really, like, fortify the spots, you know?
They've got no choice but to tunnel on each other right now. And they have to tunnel on this. Oh, did you just do what I think you did? Daedra's like, we're both out. He knew it was inevitable.
Wow. I feel like maybe Daedra was like looking to fire it toward the walls back there, but then the player jumped out in front of him. He's like, well, I guess we're both getting taken down.
If only it counts to you limb yourself, you know? If only he got one.
If only. Mitro here still left alive. We're down to 9 players in the current lobby. You still got the likes of ads here as well. And now look, we're moving back toward Tilted Towers with a new safe zone. Man. This is what... ooh. That was M11. He takes him down. He finds additional mats for it. 8 players left right now, Carpet.
That's 3 limbs. That's a point for ads.
Now he's building up. He's like, look, I've got metal for days. Wildcard Pavsy is still here. I believe Mitro as well.
Pavsy's getting low on mats.
I feel like
this is the tell. Now he knows he has to be careful. He's gonna make it to the next circle, and then he has to make that final decision. Do I engage? Do I drop? Do I stay high?
Mitro is he must have
taken a rift to go.
I guess.
I'm assuming. That's pretty high. I mean, that could have been a jump pad, but that seemed a little bit higher. Hard to say in all this mayhem. I didn't hear the sound.
I didn't either. There's so much happening all at once. Lovato from the Dusty Dog still very much alive. So Aragonist takes down Method Jetpacks. He's down. Now we're down to 7 players. We're 2 away from a guaranteed point. Don't forget, top 5 gets a guaranteed at least minimum 1 point.
Oh! He was trying to protect himself. Didn't think that anyone above him was actually looking. Usually when you're down here, you're not too worried about people looking down at you. But it looks like SSK is another close range. We still have 7. No one's been eliminated. SSK with 5 elims. 2 more to get his 3-point threshold. Popsy's got only 1.
So this could be another Royale flush. We could potentially see one.
Vato.
Mitro
with the high ground. Catching him while he's off guard. That was his first elim. So at this point, placement's much larger for him as far as trying to gain points this round. Still 6 left. No one's got points for placement. Who's going to be first to go down? Pavsy goes down to Mitro.
Dude, Sakiner cannot make builds anymore. That's it. Depending on where this new safe zone is. Oh!
Wow. Just waiting for that last pickaxe hit. He's still got a plenty amount of effective health. Look at the ammo he has in his compact. Still got minis.
1,000 bullets. Oh, boy.
4 players remain. 4 elims for ads. He can still hit the 7. He needs the last 3. Oh, no, sorry. 2 elims. 2 elims for Aragonist.
I mean, Mitro as well. He needs 1 more for that first threshold. If he can pick up 3, that's 2 points. Aragonist here engaged. He finds it on ads. He gets the elimination.
This is it. 1-1. The player up top knows. Mitro knows. He's running out of ammunition.
Mitro versus Aragonist.
He's testing his might. He's going to drop down a little bit. Get closer.
Dude, if he can create a small opening here, he can actually send him...
Oh!
No way!
No way! Mitro!
Oh my... What did I just...
He pushed himself through everything.
Okay, so very quickly, I was going to say he should throw that down and use it to launch Aragonist out.
No.
He says, look at this, Zeke. You want to see something impressive?
He built the wall above him, built the floor. Oh my God.
That was so clean. Mitro, listen. Style points, okay? You've got them.
Talk about figuring out the new items. He knew exactly where his opponent was. Aragonist trying to heal up. He knew he'd be standing inside of the circle. Pushed straight down.
And Aragonist immediately panics. At what point do you think, you know what? I'm going to go to a heal off. That guy is going to have a shockwave, and he's going to shockwave down toward me. Of course, that's the play to make here. Nope.
I imagine there was about a half-second reaction where all of a sudden he heard before it went off, and he's like, I know what's about to happen. Like, he's like, oh, no.
But that's the thing is, like, you saw him. He got pushed a little bit, and he kind of reacted, and his first instinct was, let me make my way back in the safe zone.
Yeah.
And then assess what's going on here, what just happened. But it was too late. Mitro was like, hey, man, you see my style points? What's up? How's it going? I'm Mitro. How's it going?
That was pretty saucy. I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty saucy.
And he finds the extra elimination to get 1 point from the first threshold. The 3 points from Victory Royale, that was huge.
That was pretty big for him. That's 4.
That is 4 points coming out.
4 points.
So remember he'd gotten bumped down in the standings. So those 4 points is going to be huge. It's probably going to, put him upwards of top 3.
And he now puts it in favor of high ground winning that as opposed to high ground.
That's a good point.
I like that.
Now we're 3-2.
What's funny is I wonder if he could have made the same play from the low ground. He had the item. I wonder what he would have done if you just chucked it beneath him and it's like, let's do this.
So I think the explosion wouldn't have caught it as high because there's like an initial explosion and that you kind of blow through some stuff there, but then you lose momentum. So
I wonder what happened.
I don't know.
Yeah. Who cares? We still saw that was like that stylist play.
We've see how calm he was too. He was just like, all right, yeah, okay, all right. Here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you can't really see panic in the characters. I would say
it's in his play.
I would love if like the character models were attached to like a heart rate monitor, and when the heart rate monitor goes up, the character starts to like look visually stressed out. Yeah, like panting, like horrible face sound, like face sounds, face movements,
face motions, with
face motions. Gotta get mocap in there. Get some good mocap. You should do it.
Oh my gosh. That would be crazy. Let's take a look at the highlights coming out from game number 5 on the day. Man, EU, you never see point blank. You know, you walk away and you're just like, oh, I guess I just lose this.
Yep.
You're a lot closer than I would have ever anticipated. But I mean, man, setting the tone for these final few games. Obviously, we saw Razor. I'm not sure if he managed to keep up all his eliminations. So I'm not sure if in this game he got, or no, he got himself the points, right?
He got himself how many points?
I
he got himself at least to 1.
Yeah.
Last we saw him, he had the 3 of them, so he got the 1 point.
Yes.
So at least it'll go to 9, which is good because that means anyone with 1 point can't pass him now.
Yes.
Even if they got the Royale flush, no one would have passed him.
Yeah, if they do, which would be crazy. I'd love to see that in this final game. At minimum, I mean, look at this again, dude.
Oh, jeez.
That was so
cool.
Sick. Mitro, I'm hitting you up later, and we're going to have a conversation because that was disgusting. Look at it.
That horrifying sound. It's funny, as new items come out, more sounds become scary. There's certain sounds that just aren't that terrifying. Yeah. Certain sounds that are really scary, right? That is going to now become...
That is a terrifying sound.
When you are
RPGs,
down to...
grenade launchers, now shockwave.
And now... Yeah. That's going to be your new... Especially when it's like a one-on-one and potential heal-off. You hear it goes in here.
But that's the thing is you never know if they're going to use it offensive. I would have never thought that that's how he was going to use it.
That was amazing.
That was so slick. Style points, Mitro, for you. And a high five.
Digital high five. Well, I guess not digital.
If you come to TwitchCon, I'm gonna high five you for real.
Wow, what a threat.
What a threat. But you guys at home, hashtag us. I mean, fall skirmish. What did you think? That was literally insane. What are your thoughts? I just want to know. Let's have a conversation about it because that was clean.
Yeah, he says, let's have a conversation. He's not going to have the conversation with you.
Okay, first of all,
go on, check your phone right now. I want to see you have a conversation with somebody. I want to see you do it.
You need to fill time on.
Yeah, no, don't worry. We'll talk about this.
I actually remember someone said, hey, Kevin's Kingdom. And I took that and I was like, hey, remember, that was the thing.
There's no conversation. You stole his content.
Well, that's very rude.
You stole his content and then put it on the broadcast.
Listen.
It's a very one-sided conversation.
Listen, it's very hard to do this and have a conversation. But I promise I'm trying. You know what else we have, though? Standings.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed it.
Oh, my gosh. I know. I'm happy to surprise you the way that you have surprised me earlier. So,
look at that!
Mitro, now the leader of the pack with 8 points. Sackener, Razor in second, Sackener third, SSK 7 and fourth, and Poverty in fifth. That's very satisfying. 5th place with 5 points. That's cool. But again, dude, look how close these points are. You've got a lot of 3s, so even if Vato finds himself 1 more point, that could be huge, especially when you go to things like eliminations. This guy's been on fire all day long. But let's hop over to as well top 20. It is currently Kaz. Pavsy right behind him. So, I mean, look at that. So, Blood has 3, and then Boyer has 2. So, that's like the new threshold, right? If you hit 3 points, at minimum, you're going to be top 17, right?
For now.
For now. This is the final game, though. And again, it's all settled in this final game. It's not over till it's over. Mm-hmm. What are you hoping for? For me, Royale Flush. Let's see another Royale Flush. I'm waiting. That's what I want to see.
So, you're saying... What are you looking for? And then your answer is literally the best, most exciting option.
Yes, 100%. I want to end today with a bang. At least the first half of today.
What could my option be that's just now not going to be worse than yours?
Okay, let me give you one. All right. So we fight on Kevin Kingdom. We end up on there, and then someone uses a shockwave to fire themselves up toward Kevin, glide in, land on someone, double barrel to the face. That's more exciting. Learn to get creative, Kevin.
Talking to me or him?
That one. How's it going, Kevin? You looking beautiful up there. Is that a new cube? You're looking good. But here we go. Game number 6, ladies and gentlemen. The final game of the day. What are you doing? Don't do that.
I'm uncomfortable.
Game number 6. We hope you guys have enjoyed the game so far. Do not forget, this is the final game for EU. But later on, we'll be coming at you with NA games. There's going to be 6 additional games there. And obviously, don't forget to use that hashtag. We'd love to hear from you guys. But here we go, game number 6, Viking Village. We see right off the bat, Millennium's like, hey, Viking Village, let's drop here. This sounds like a good idea. Looks like from the minimap, you can even see there's like a few people that are also like, yeah, I'll take you on that. I'll call your bluff. Come on, Kevin. Yeah. Hold on, you see those 3 diamonds right there?
Yeah. This is so weird.
Loot Lake. Did they land there?
What's he gonna do? He's got nothing. He's got a wood.
He's got to... Oh, okay. No, it's fine.
Is it fine? Oh,
he's okay. He can do this.
He pulls off. Oh, he actually does get a shot.
All right, this is good. Come on, anything. Oh. Dalo secures the elimination. Kaz on fire here near Dusty Diner, and there's a few people what look like to be inside the actual divot, fighting amongst the trees. Look at Kevin back there in the beautiful state that he's in, just, you know, holding up Blue Lake. What a guy. What a guy, Kevin. Not you, Kevin. That Kevin.
Thanks.
Got him.
No, it wasn't like you're talking about me, right?
No, I said that guy. I said Kevin like in the background. Kaz on fire. I hate you. Here we go, man. This is the last game of the day. Kaz on fire, looking to pick up any... I mean, you know, you got 3 ARs to your name. You're probably hoping for a little more than that, but now over to Risky Reels. Evil One and J-Biz. We've seen J-Biz come here every game. J-Biz is trying to make a statement. He's like, look, Risky Reels, this is my home, Evil One. Please, just don't let me loot here. Just walk away.
Leave me alone.
Now the question is, does he know? Okay, now he sees them. Few good pop shots, but Evil One says, not today, friend. J-Biz, this is now my home. Risky J-Biz, Risky J. I don't even know.
Gets the drop and doesn't get enough contact.
Now we are in Salty Springs. Wedge went down. Royal takes down a player as well. And now we're back to Tilted Towers. Reflection. Reflection is one of those players, like, he's a very consistent player, right? And then, sure, he might have, like, a few quote-unquote off games. Not even off, he, like, does really well. But then there's, like, moments where, like, Reflection just, like, turns it on and he just eliminates everything in his path. He's like, how many people? 20 people in my way?
Did you just jinx him? He's got none right now.
Wait, Cast a Curse. I mean, Reflection's going to do really bad.
Oh, wow. Why are you being so mean?
This was a double-edged sword. This was a no-win situation here that I just put myself in.
It's a sword with no hilt. You just grabbed the blade. Crazy boy.
Crazy boy. Ryzar here as well. So we've got what looked like 6 players there.
Oh.
Sanity almost got stuck. He's like, oh, okay. Back away. No, thank you. Svenos here in Yonder Yard. I love the club here. It's so much fun. And now, like we talked about earlier, it makes a lot of noise, but it masks a lot of player sounds, but I just like going there. I think it's a cool place.
I can't disagree with you.
Going to the club.
I can't disagree with you.
Svenos, whoa. He plinks Sanity there, but look, they're both going to reset the fight.
You know what? Let's start over.
You know what? Look, Svenos, my bad. Okay, let's start off on your new foot here, okay? Start off full health. All right. But I think, did Svenos have a rift on the go?
Re-engage. They should just shout it out loud.
Yeah, re-engage.
And fight!
Okay. Is Poverty right behind him? Okay. Poverty is right behind you, Svenos. What's the play here? He's gonna dive all the way back down?
If Poverty saw him, Poverty's chasing.
Oh, dude, I don't know about that. I feel like he should have just left. I don't know. Poverty didn't chase him. Poverty disengaged. I'm not sure why, but he did. Now we're over at Epsilon, Gandalf, and Skyte's very close. He's at Gus right now, so he could make his way over if he hears shots. Yeah, I mean, look at it. Gandalf's like, all right, I know you're down below.
I wonder if he knows how much health La has. La's going to try and bandage. Scared to stand still. Which makes a lot of sense.
Check out the new safe zone. So I'm still hoping we see this Loot Lake ending. That's all I want to see. Just once. If it could just happen, that would be cool. Everyone at home wants to see it too. You know you do. But man, La and Gandalf. So I think a lot of players, what we're seeing is like a lot of players are playing it pretty slow right now, right? They're like, look, last game. I've got to lay out all the cards on the table, but La takes a huge... I think La's at 1 HP.
No, La's gone. La's it.
There you go.
La's gone.
That is
1 HP is effectively gone in my book.
That's effectively, you are no longer alive. But yeah, man, I think we're seeing this is the last game of the day for EU, and they're just waiting out. They're like, look, I have to play things a little slower than normal. I got to play more methodically. more tactfully. And yeah, I think that's what we're saying. Look, even Razor here still alive. He's got no eliminations.
Well, he needs to get back on top. He lost his position.
Yeah.
On the leaderboard, he wasn't first the entire day from literally game 1 until the last one. He was overtaken.
I wonder if he knows. That would be my question. I wonder if he knows where he's at. If he knows the points.
If he's streaming, you know his chat told him.
That's true. That's fair. They're probably like, hey, dude, you're literally tied right now with Mitro. So let's go. Dan Hizzle here. He's bouncing some of the grenades over, but Dan's kind of far away enough that those grenades didn't bounce far enough. Man, I feel like Razor's playing maybe a little too scared here.
He doesn't know what health pool he's up against is the biggest thing. I think he's looking at... You just get one shot into him. Then you'll know if you're up against blues or whites, right? You're looking for either the shield to tick or their health to tick. And then he'll know if he can push confidently. He's using the rest of his rockets here.
That's it. No more rockets to be had. Maybe he gets a lucky bounce.
He uses it for the push. Still can't make any hits.
I think he just needs to go for it. Oh, Heisel joins the fray here.
He felt left out.
Now look, now he's like, look, I got to get to the storm. I got to bail. That's it. Is he going for it? He's trying to find it, dude. 33 HP. He's going to try and top off Dan Hizzle doing the same, but Dan is a much better spot right here. Look how much more HP.
He's going to push. Does he know about
it? This other Oh!
Nicely done!
Dan!
You lost all your loot. You're going to have to build down. Trying to get hit too many times. He doesn't. Heisel.
Klinger's going out.
Just wants to push now. Heisel. He's got one elim.
If that sticky had actually, like, found its target, that would have been crazy. No way. Heisel's like, yo, I'm so confident. I'm going to freaking drift my way out of here later. And then he's just
repositioning.
Yeah, he literally just gates keep now. That's it.
Yep.
Check out this replay from Tixi back at Tilted Towers. He's in an engagement here with Zytros. The trap goes down. Zytros. There was two. He tried. He could not.
It looks like Zytros placed the other one, I think.
Yeah, he tried to, and then he probably would. If he wasn't paying attention, he would have walked and be like, "These are both my traps," and fallen. But
I imagine he was trying to place when he heard the first trap go down. Maybe he thought he had that placement. But it's interesting that he heard the trap and still pushed.
That's fair. Heisel. Look how confident Heisel is. Wow. He dips back into the storm. He's so confident in what he's doing. He's like, dude, I'm good. You see that little pupper? He was like, you're crouching. You're crouching. Look. No.
Is he crouching with you?
Someone
do it, please!
Oh, no way. Evil One. That was nuts. So we saw a player grapple toward him, and Evil One says, nice try, friend. I know. They would have been sick if he had gotten the grapple and double barrel.
The torch has been passed to you, Evil One.
Saying,
you have the grappler. You have to give us the clip.
That's right, Evil One. Now the grappler's yours. Pick up the mantle and start making some plays. Over to Micah with this new Dusk skin. This skin is dope. Man, Season 6. 10 out of 10. But Say Hello is down below in a 1x1 hiding. Dude, look at the circle. Kevin's still a possibility.
I'm not going to talk about it because I'm going to be so disappointed. If
a Lazy Lynx is still a possibility.
There you go.
There it is. Caster, curse. But now Kling is sitting there taking shots at Say Hello, and Micah's just looking to try and clean up. He's trying to just bide his time, not taking shots. He's just like, you know what, I'm just going to farm as well. I think that's smart. Anytime you make a rotation, I feel like just pick up a few mats where you can, because in the late game, we've seen players run out.
Saving up on mats.
No way.
Can he get the sneaky shots? There goes Hello Roma.
So I think Micah realizes that the zone is kind of far. It's not terribly far away, but it's going to start moving now. He's got to make his way.
I mean, it's pretty far, considering it's literally moving now.
Yeah. Look at this beautiful shot. You love to see it. And now Marky is moving. But look, Severin is here. He's gatekeeping this area. And there you go. Now you can make a rotation. You use Kevin, you use that Vortex, and that's it. You fly on up top. Look at this. So many players are doing the same thing. They're just utilizing this as just a stepping stone.
He saw the build. He's like, nope.
I'm good. I'm just going to use this to go somewhere else. You guys, just keep your builds. No need to fight it out now.
Sees a couple of walls getting built over there. I don't know if he wants to come hang out with Hupek.
I'm pretty sure some players actually landed on top of Loot Lake. Oh, some of them even. There you go. So there's another rotation coming out. Looks like there is
one of their players joined them.
3 players on top of Loot Lake right now. Kevin's Kingdom. And now we've got 36 players here in the final game of the day. Checking out the current eliminated players. Dan Hizzle's down, Dominate's down, Svenos is down as well. Razor has actually been eliminated. You can see there on the left side of your screen, he is down, so gotta hope that he could have found some eliminations. When we saw him last, he only had 0, so...
He only had
0.
Not at all.
I tried to make it positive, but he didn't have any.
Sometimes you just can't.
You just can't. Crabble versus SkyArt. City Driver is very close by in stacks. So now the question is, Crabble, do you just go for it? I mean, look at the mat count. You're pretty stacked. Maybe he's just like not exactly sure where SkyArt is. He's probably like, there could be someone around.
I mean, it's a tough thing to go for. He actually only has 72 effective health, and he could be up against 200. So you have to figure out the trade. If it takes him 2 shots of pump, and his opponent only 1, that's already a risky situation, right?
Yeah, that's
so. I don't know what the situation was when he first showed up. I think he actually just put down Evil 1, another one. That's 3 elims for him. He gets himself a point with 11 HP left. And oh, there's a slurp.
There's a slurp. He's gonna be okay. Wait, Mexify is there as well.
Toma's here. Toma just grapplered in.
Oh, did you see him? Oh, I don't think he saw him fast enough. No. Oh, and Toma finds the elimination. Now, here's the thing. Mexify was here as well. So now if Mexify can capitalize very quickly, he gets 1 shot off. 2, 3. All right, Toma's backing off. So the thing is, remember, there was that slurp. If he can just very quickly get that, he can even rift to go if he feels the need to. He can grappler. He's got a lot of options.
I thought he was. Does he want this Elim? I think he wants the loot.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 4 eliminations.
The slurp's getting taken by Mexify. He's going to have to be careful.
Oh, there's a double grapple. Okay, so they both have grapplers. They're both going to try and fight each other.
Please. Yes, please.
Mexify. He's only got 1 grappler left.
The trap.
There it is. He's going to use the last one. Oh, he misses the shot. It's okay.
He still got it. They just traded. High to low.
Here's the thing. Toma still has grapplers. He can still reclaim high ground if he needs to.
Nice builds. Toma's trying to just hop, get a couple shots. 70, 54 health.
It looks like someone across the way is also trying to third party this. And now Toma, another great shot. 6 grapplers left he could still utilize.
I think he just took shots from somewhere else. I think you're right.
I believe someone in Tomato Temple. I didn't see who it was. He drops all the way down. Look, he's trying to find that loot. Remember, there was loot here.
Yeah, that slurp just got taken and used.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he was. Mexify was healing during that fight. Trying to grappler.
Nice. Okay, it was able to split the difference there. And now he's just trying to find Mexify. He knows. Oh, fall damage. Okay, so now he knows Mexify is there. He can see the wall. He's going to try and hunt him down. I mean, Mexify, literally, if he just lands 1 solid shot, Mexify is going to go down. He doesn't have any heals. Oh.
Now it's anyone's game.
Wow. Wait, Mexify's on his left? I don't think... Oh, wow,
yeah,
Mexify.
He knows now. Mexify, does he have editing power? And Mexify could push through this immediately.
He gets the elimination.
And what's not there? That's slurp juice. Now Toma's in a tight spot.
And TC takes down Harmy. He's got 6 eliminations right now, Carpet.
1 more. No more health, but he had plenty of minis. Carnifexed.
3 eliminations. If he finds 2 more, that's going to be 2 points for him. Wow. Royalistic was super... Look how excited that doggo is. He's like, hey, great elimination, dude. But now Ads is here as well. Look at Ads. No HP to talk about. If he's not careful, Realistic could just get 1 solid RPG off.
Does he see him up there? He knows. There it is.
Not enough.
Has protected himself just barely, and then got the elimination onto Royalistic.
Ads, you monster!
When everything was against him. Health pool, about 100 difference. RPG as well for the player in the low ground. Got some tags chewed up.
That player got chewed up. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, easy one. Low-hanging fruit. Low-hanging fruit. Still, though, I'll give it to you.
Yes.
Did you try?
A little bit.
If it's low-hanging fruit, you're not really trying. It's the whole. That's why it's called low-hanging fruit.
Oh, fair. I tried. A little bit. You see that stink bomb, though? I just realized Chewed Up can also rotate. He's got the Rift on the go. He can just bail whenever he wants to.
Figure maybe he'll save it for the later game.
Dude, this was the perspective of ads. Again, just 20 HP to 150, and he turns the whole situation around. Okay, so we got Kling, Yareski. They're okay. They're just hanging out. They know each other. Look, they're literally, if you look at the minimap, they're literally looking in each other's direction. They're like, hey. They're like, peek? You gonna peek?
Look what he has 4 of.
Oh my. Okay, so he took notice. He's like, this is what Mitro did. He used the shockwave. I'm gonna pick up 4 of these. Let's see what I can do.
Rift to go for Chewed Up, as you'd mentioned.
Dude, there's just still so many players. Vato is here with 200 HP. Gandalf taking shots from range there. I mean, in 17 seconds, all these players are going to have to start to move, right? They're going to have to make their way to the safe zone. Now, there's a few players that have already kind of established and fortified on the mountain there. So now you just gatekeep. Oh, I like this. You use the ramp there to kind of create a wall and ceiling cover, utilizing less resources. And now, look, he's out, though, Carpet. That's it.
Gandalf's got no more resources. Running very low on ammunition as well. He needs an Elam. He needs some loot. Someone took it out, and he will take advantage. He does not care.
Ooh, look at the mat count jump from nothing to 700.
But, I don't know if he can surround himself in time. Just barely. But that player that was just tagging down knows that he can push confidently.
It's interesting. He opts to cover up the jump pads of someone else from high ground drops down. They cannot use it, but he can. So Chewed Up, there you go. Chewed Up is bailing out of the situation. Gandalf there is going to probably double back for it. I believe. Did he just get dropped?
No, he's still. I didn't see him in the feed, so I think he's still okay.
Yeah, okay. 20 players.
But he ain't looking good. He's a little sick.
Almost broke his little ankles, but 21 players left. The circle's got another 15 seconds before it overtakes, and we get a new safe zone. Dude, look at Gandalf. So yeah, he has, what's that? Probably like 7 HP. Heisel with 5 eliminations, repping Fortnite right now. If he can find 2 more and even get a victory out, man, that's going to be huge.
The player count's dwindling, 21 left. This feels a little bit lower than usual for the size of this circle. Maybe not, it's hard to say.
It's hard to say, indeed. Batomo is now, he gave up his high ground. He actually had that gigantic tower behind him, and he just repositions a little bit, gives up the high ground, and now there's someone with a minigun right in front of him.
There's almost all of his metal.
I mean, he's still got a lot of wood and brick. 40 seconds here before this. Everyone's going to have to start basically trying to scramble and get to this new safe zone. Whoa! Severin!
That's got to feel good.
Just one quick little tap. Dink! And it's a very satisfying headshot as well. So you get the little dink.
You hear that? Is that coming your way?
Grenade.
RPG to try and take out the foundation. I don't think it dealt much damage. Or any.
Yeah, I didn't see any splash. Even on shield damage as well. But Lothar is still here with 3 eliminations.
Trying to get the foundation. Can he knock him down? He will.
There he goes.
Oh, couldn't get any shots on the way down.
He tried to catch him midair. Tried.
Hope he doesn't tunnel too much. There's other people around. I mean, there's everybody around. Just gotta be careful not to tunnel too hard on this one behind him.
Got one good hit of 32 on the shield there. There you go. He's trying to blow. If he tries to build out further. Ooh, nice. You talk about it, man. Head on a swivel. Just be constantly moving, constantly shifting where you're looking at. Another RPG. There's 2 players there, even a third? Oh. No, someone! Yzma! He tunneled for just a moment, and Yzma took advantage of the situation and finds an elimination on Lothar. We got 16 players left, Carpet.
14 players left. 2 eliminations here on Severin.
Look at that. So now Yzma's got the high ground. Micah down below.
Vato's got 7 eliminations. I think so. I think I caught it. I think I saw it.
Oh my. Can you imagine? Especially if he gets a victory royale for the royale flush.
You said it.
Coming down to the wire.
You said it, Zeke. Ain't over till it's over.
Is your heart racing? Because my heart is racing.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
1 elim here for Yzma. Catching someone that was a little bit tunnel visioned, but also a lot bit surrounded.
He's got the 2 RPGs. I honestly don't use it. I know you're tempted to. It's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. Okay, all right. Looks like Eastman's like, okay, okay.
I think he'll just find a little bit more use for it later when he really needs to push through mats. And as people are getting lower on mats, as we know, it's kind of been the theme of the day. Those last 5 or 6 players are really just fighting to see who has any mats left.
And you saw Severin there. He took 2 really good shots there on the player just in front of him. And again, man, he's got a lot of mats. 600 mats.
It's a lot now.
It's a lot now. It depends on how much he uses.
Will he keep it? 1 tag. Couldn't get a second. He didn't want to tunnel. I like it. He's turning his attention to the mess of people to his left. 12 players still remain. Severin has to push in.
He's the loot. It's a launch pad. You got to grab that.
He knows it. He wants it.
Yzma here trying to maintain his high ground. There's a player here as well.
Teeksie's gone down to Boyer. There were 7 eliminations for Teeksie. He had 3 points.
Tomo as well goes down. We're down to 10 players. I don't know if you caught that, but when Teeksie fell, it was Boyer that eliminated him and another player. A cheeky window edit there. Secures elimination. Severin taking shots. Dude, but he's got the medkit. He's got 10 minis. He's going to be fine.
He's trying to bury himself a little bit. He wants to get away from any stray shots. People just peppering at walls for fun.
There you go. And now you look at this. Marky is he feels the need to use this. He's like, look, this extra 12 HP is going to make a difference. I need to use this now.
And I think that's fine. Essentially to think, will I ever have time in the rest of this match to use it again? But now he's got the high ground. He has to drop down. He's running out of mats. He's got a player right beneath him.
Dude, he's got 7 grapples. I was going to say do that, but faster. He honestly should have just jumped for it. Man,
that was so close. Vato, okay, so the elimination I caught was the one that was out. Hupek taking out Severin.
With a trap, nonetheless.
5 elims.
He also has 1 grapple. 1.
He's got 1 grapple. He needs to use it for that final. He's got to save it for those last 2. Chewed up with 4 elims. He wants to make it to the 5-point threshold, or 5 elimination threshold. That'll be 2 points. Vato with only 1, I stand corrected. He's just going to pick him on some free loot. Why not? Slide this way. Like a slide, like a loot slide.
Like a loot slide. Dude, Shoot Up has 5 eliminations, and there's only 3 players left that he can eliminate. We're down to the final 4 in the final moments.
He needs to get at least 2. You asked for it. You wanted the Royale. The Royale flush.
Shoot Up, but the thing is, he has to make tags. He actually has to put damage on these players. Pavsy finds 1, but look, he can't build up. He's stuck here. He's sliding, trying to slide against him out. 1 player's right down. I don't even know if he can build up. Shoot Up might have this in the bag.
Shoot Up might just hang out.
He does.
It. He's just going to hang out. He's going to... The last victory royale is going to be to a mountain.
Dude, we've seen this all skirmish long. If you try to fight against the mountain, you're just gonna lose every time. Especially when you see where the next circle is, that safe zone, you gotta start making these early rotations, especially against the mountains. You saw Pavsy tried to make a move, and he's like sliding up against the wall. He's like,
yeah.
Do I build? Nope. I don't even own this ceiling here. Yeah. That's it. I'm lost.
I don't know how many mats people had there at the bottom, and maybe why they weren't pushing up. But it got to the point where there's so much above you from all the other mayhem that happened. You said it's like, I don't own this. I can't edit this, which means I have to pickaxe this. We have to shoot through it, which takes time. And when the circle's closing in, it was like he had the pressure of someone next to him and the pressure of the storm. And that's that split-second decision. Do you push that player sooner so that you can then just only deal with the storm as opposed to both?
Yeah.
But congratulations to the winner. Oh no, it didn't work. I had a dud. The whole thing came out. That was perfect.
In the arm.
I'm scared to look at it. It's gonna just. Oh, it's gonna hide this over here.
I thought you were gonna try and fire that.
That was really sad. Yeah, fired into the desk.
Let's take a look at the highlights coming out from the final EU game. You know, there was so much going for this at so many different times. I genuinely, we saw so many players with, 7 eliminations.
A lot of eliminations.
Yeah. There was even some with 5 that were like, dude, if he can find 2 and just survive 8 more eliminations, he's going to get a Royal Flush. There was so much going on.
I feel like a lot of higher point thresholds were divvied out that match than we had seen previously.
I feel like people just started going full send. You know, they were like, look, this is it. You never want to be the person that plays and you play so reserved that after the game you're like, why didn't I just go harder?
Yeah.
What did I have to lose there? At worst, I'm going to be eliminated either way, right? So just go full send, do the best I can.
We saw a lot of that at PAX. A lot of people deciding when they should play passive, when they should go for placement, go for elims. You could tell the players that were going for the placement when they'd struggled to do that, they didn't get any points. Even some very well-known players struggling to get points.
That was...
almost got the grapple down. Almost.
And that's, I was literally about to say, I was like, dude, if you, with 69 mats, just jump down. Let's just hop down, grapple down, and then save those mats. But someone beat him and me to the punch. Boy, oh boy. So that's it. We've wrapped 6 games on the day. We're going to calculate standings, so be ready.
Give us a sec.
But just a sec.
Hold on.
Let's recap the day. Let's see some crazy things that happened.
Recap. What was your... Nah, that's a lame question. What was your favorite moment, Zeke?
Do I have a favorite? I mean, honestly, there was so much that happened. Honestly, I would still say the most hype thing that's happened today is literally to start the game off. Razor's like, did you want a Royale Flush? I will give that to you right here, right now. Just start the day off. And no one else got it. Oh, this was a good one too. Remember Mitro? He's like, hey, come on down. Boop. And then he starts the emotes.
That was mine. That was sick.
That was your favorite moment?
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yep.
Trying to use the new stuff. I mean, it takes a while for people to learn how to use the new things. Obviously, everyone gets the mechanics of it, but to find that moment where it becomes the most pivotal. I love this. I love this. Just hop, hop. Hold on where you are. Boom.
Oh, I didn't even think about it, but Mitro, remember, to win that one game, he used the shockwave to fire himself straight down.
Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. That's the one I was referring to was one of my favorite moments.
Oh, that one. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So not the other one where...
This one. Yes. I was wrong. I glanced up at the wrong time.
Well, the other one was Mitro when he was the other 2 players. But I just realized Mitro got 2 victory rounds today.
Yeah. That's actually pretty nuts.
That's hard to do in a lobby of literally 99 other players that are incredible.
My real favorite moment? This one. Got him! Last one of the day. I promise I'm done.
Let's take a look.
Does not smell great. I'm not gonna
lie. You know, another player that really did really well today was Tomo. That guy was on fire. Tomo. Alliance Tomo.
Tomo. Yes.
Tomo. Just again, I can't reiterate this enough. All these players are unbelievable. These are the best players all over the world coming together to play.
Representing their squads.
Woo! I mean, you know, don't forget for you guys at home. He's part of a squad. Figure out which squad and then rep that squad, or rep the squad that you like. I'm not gonna tell you which one because I'm not gonna do the work for you. I'm not gonna make it easy for you.
Yeah, do some research. Find the clubs. There's 5.
Or there's actually 6 Cube Kids.
6. The Cube Kids.
The Cube Kids.
Cube Kids. They're not watching. Don't worry.
Well, don't worry. We're gonna come back.
No, we're not.
No, oh God.
Not yet.
What? Nothing happened. You're not. You look nice. What about you guys at home? What was your favorite moment? Don't forget to use that hashtag Fall Skirmish. I'd like to know. Send us your favorite clips. Talk about your predictions. Did you make a right prediction or did you guess wrong? Because I'm curious.
Most people guess wrong. It's a pretty difficult prediction to make.
It was like, what, 1% chance?
I mean, was there a full 100?
Yeah, there's a full 100.
Full 100? 1% chance?
To guess right.
Once. That's per game. You have 1% per game if you're just changing every time. And then the stats gets weird because it's like, what is your percent chance to get right once in a game? I'm not going to get into it. I know the math. Trust me on that. This is not the time.
You know who else we should talk about is Razor. I mentioned him a little bit earlier. Game number 1 drops a Royale Flush. The first one we've seen and the only one we saw coming out from EU. So here's the thing. For a long time, he starts the game and he gets the 7 eliminations and the Victory Royale. So that's the Royale Flush. He got 3 points from both and then an additional 2 points, which set him at a steady 8.
So the question is, did he get such a strong lead that he started to play passive? Is that why we saw him struggle to earn points? Was he going for placement after that as opposed to Elon?
You know, that's tough to say. We did catch up in that one game where he was kind of 1v2 at the very edge of the map near Snobby. And a lot of times, man, he got shut down. And that's just kind of the thing is you kind of tend to, how do you even explain this? Let's say I'm running around and I'm Razor and you're like, I recognize Razor. He runs this skin and this back bling. And I know he likes to land here.
Do people do that?
Yeah, 100%. So if you're like, I know Razor. Oh, I know, especially coming out of game 1, he landed here. I landed here. I know he's here. Then your objective is, if I can land here, or I know that he landed anywhere near there, and if I could get there first and shut him down and take him out of the game before the game even starts, that's huge. And that's what we saw a lot of things. That's how it kind of unfolded.
That definitely makes sense. I guess it depends on like how many games you are in and where your position is on the leaderboard. Because if I'm like 3rd or 4th place, I'm not looking to hunt that guy down. Obviously, he got a Royale Flush for a reason. He's a skilled player. So I'm not going to risk this potential loss when all I have to do is get a certain amount of elimination to all the other players, and I can probably usurp him. But if I'm sitting at 0 points, 1 point, then maybe that's when the hunt.
I'm looking to hunt the guy.
Look, I know that even if I get a Royale Flush right now, I still won't pass you, which means I need to stop you, and then also, I mean, that's a lot.
Stop you and get a Royale Flush.
Also get a Royale Flush. I mean, that is the hunt.
That's a tall order. But If you're ready, my friend.
Am I?
It's time for final standings.
I told you I was done.
Oh, yeah. Fair.
I told you I was done.
After everything is said and done, Atlantis Mitro comes out on top. Now, keep in mind, we did go to tiebreakers, so that means Atlantis Mitro got 2 victory royales, right?
That's
so
true.
It stops there. Now, if they'd both gotten 2 victory royales, it would have gone to like eliminations and so on and so forth.
But here's what's wild. That last match actually didn't determine who came in first. They both had that many points going into it. They had 8 points going into the final match.
So
Razor Road didn't get a single point since his first one.
Dude, Sackner came really close. And the top 20 was in fact City Driver, so he nudges out Wildcard Alpha there, making the top 20 spot. But again, man, we talked about it. It wasn't over until it was over. The dust has settled. And again, look at these points, man. It literally comes down to single points. And that's what I like to see about this format specifically, is like you kind of have to make a choice. Do you want to go full send and play for eliminations? Do you want to try and play for final placements? You know, it just depends, but this is what was at stake, right? So Mitro is going to walk away for his club with 170 points and a nice prize for himself. You gotta probably assume he's feeling pretty good about it.
How could you feel bad?
Man, I'm so mad that I won. And I got my club a bunch of points.
$37,500 and also points for the club. I wonder what they actually get more excited for, because there's clearly a lot at stake for the major club battles. So I wonder if they get more excited for the points or the money, because they both lead to more, right? I mean, obviously, I'm sure they're excited. They got a prize. They also got first in one of these weeks, which is always also pretty big in the community. I know the competitive scene really enjoys being able to say, I mean, anyone enjoys being able to say they won. Let's be honest.
I mean, Mitro's probably like, hey, yo, Rift Raiders, points, baby, points, points, points. So Rift Raiders are probably excited.
Hope to God he did not do that dance. I hope.
Wow. But don't forget, coming in, these are actually current.
Look at the gap closed. Look at that.
Wow.
975 now to 1110. 11.
Wow.
That is insane.
So
actually,
it was a 300
point difference before.
I have the points from last. So Bush Bandits went from 1,015 to 1,110.
That's not a lot.
Rift Raiders were at 565, and they jump all the way up to 975.
That's...
Dusty Dogs were at 690, jump up to 850. I just did Fortnite's. Rift Raiders were at 565, they jump up to 835, and the Lucky Llamas were at 455, so they jump up to 625. I mean, these standings are still pretty close, man. This is only week 2, and this is only the competitive side. During the week, we have the trials. We still have 4 more weeks. And at the end of it all, one club will come out on top and net themselves a pretty fancy prize. But final thoughts before we sign off for the EU portion of things?
I mean, the fact that it's this fresh off the season, everything's just begun, a couple of new things out there. I love seeing players actually try and maximize their ability to do it. You know, you and I talked about it a lot today, you know, just mat efficiency. When do you use them? When do you lose them? When do you know it's okay to be out of them? And we saw that struggle towards the end of almost every single match. And it's obviously going to evolve as this game progresses, as people, you know, improve at the skill of this game. Yeah. I'm not here saying that these players aren't performing. They're performing at the top skill threshold, but obviously as a group they're all going to improve, and I think mat efficiency is going to be one of them. And North America, what can you bring, man? What can you bring?
What can you bring? Hopefully they've watched and learned and made some takeaways.
Yeah, at
least one would hope. But ladies and gentlemen, that's it from us, at least for the EU portion. We will be back pretty soon for NA, where we got another 6 games to watch, so please come back for that. Until then, we love you, we miss you, we hope you use that hashtag, and we'll see you shortly.